Utility trailers. So will I be able to know when I'm on the other station? So just to make sure, I don't know where I'm at on things. So we're sitting inside the Palace in Milford, and we want to say thank you to everybody. We are? Okay, so for my Delaware 105.9 audience, we say good morning, everybody. So Jim Weller here. I'm jabbering along. This is a show called Weller Does Delmarva, and we are ready for Linda. So he's been tied up. So we didn't have time to type a memo. But anyway, so we're going to talk about Chick-fil-A real quick. Chick-fil-A. We say thank you to Chick-fil-A for being a sponsor of Weller Does Delmarva, okay? And it's a great place to eat, whether you're in a hurry, whether you want to relax, breakfast, lunch, dinner, an ice cream cone, a milkshake, or some of them nuggets, or a Cobb salad, whatever you may want. They got the #1 sandwich. So Chick-fil-A, we say thank you for supporting Weller Does Delmarva, and it's a great place. And if you ever need a gift card for somebody or the perfect gift, get them a gift card to Chick-fil-A. All right? She is here. This is Linda Price right there. You smiling? I'm smiling.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. All right. Linda Price from the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce. How are you doing there, young lady?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good. Have you been to the fair yet?
I have not been to the fair yet.
Okay. It's a lot of fun. Okay?
Well,
nice
as long as the
warm.
weather holds.
Well, the weather's holding.
Yep, so far.
So we were there yesterday, and there's just a lot of things. Great networking opportunity. You probably could meet 200 people in a 10-hour period.
That might not be.
Oh, I got to get you on mic. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, me too. Oh. He's talking to me, not you. Huh? Oh, I did, just like that. Okay, probably did. All right, so now I'm reading the wrong side of the paper. Okay, Linda Price, Georgetown Chamber of Commerce. What's up with the chamber?
We got lots of things.
You do? I
Yes.
get the emails.
Yes, we do. So we're right smack dab in the middle of the hops and crops market that we have. So it's
Downtown.
a farmer's market. No, it's actually at Revelation.
Man,
Yeah.
Revelation is just hosting everything, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are. They really are. And they want to be a really good community partner.
And they are?
And they are. They're doing some really cool stuff. So we wanted to bring a farmer's market back, and they
Wow, what a great place, though. They got plenty of room.
Yep. And
Okay.
it's easy because people can come. It's on a Wednesday. We started May 1st and we're going till September 25th.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. We were doing it 3 to 6, but
Okay.
we've just changed as of this week coming
Okay.
up. So we're gonna try 4 to 7.
4 to 7.
4 to 7.
Okay, 4 to 7.
Because we weren't getting a lot of attendance, and that was one of
Okay.
the things that had happened in the past with the farmers market is people just weren't coming out for it.
Really?
So our vendors are really good. We have a great mixture of
Like
vendors.
what kind of stuff would somebody find there?
Okay, so Elmer's Market is out there. Oh, sorry, maybe so we have produce. We have soaps that are locally made. We
Okay.
have things.
But there's produce.
There is produce.
Corn
yes.
on the cob.
Corn,
Very good,
yes.
very good.
We have corn on the cob and
Tomatoes?
blueberries and tomatoes
Any watermelons?
and peaches. Haven't seen that yet,
Okay.
but maybe this week.
Okay, so this is a farmer's market.
This is a farmer's
But
market.
Do people have to be in the chamber to go?
No.
Anybody
it's
can
open,
go.
It's open to the public. We want people to come out and support it. It is
Okay.
our. We try to remind people that it is our first year.
Okay.
And so we're
grade
trying.
me with grace.
Yeah, so we're trying to build it, which is I put a rant out there on Facebook about why everybody asked for it and then nobody
It's
was
there.
coming, and
Right.
so
Well, they want you to lower the temperature.
well that was another thing. It's just too hot to come out to the market, and I'm like, okay. But then they said when we were doing it 3 to 6, I'm not off of work yet. I'm not this. I'm not, so
Why don't you just do it from 10 at night till 2 in the morning?
Oh my goodness! Well, they want to have it on the weekends, and you're competing with all the other farmers markets that are on the weekend, and those are they've been there forever. So
Right.
people aren't going to come to ours because the other ones are better. So we're gonna do 4 to 7.
4 to 7.
Starting this week and
Okay.
going through the end of August.
Is there food vendors there?
Well, Revelation has a food
Okay,
truck.
okay,
So
okay.
Wednesday nights are burger night, but you can get burgers and pizza and wings and sandwiches, and so it's really great because people don't understand that it's just not beer.
Right,
So you
it's
can
food.
go out, you can have dinner out there, you can have a cocktail because they have crushes and they have wine
Okay.
that are locally, locally produced, as well as the beer that they have.
Okay.
So come out, have dinner, and then, stroll the market.
Right,
See
check
what
things
we
out.
have. Check
So,
things out.
what if somebody wanted to vend there? Do they have to be in the chamber?
No, they do not.
You pay for a space,
You pay for a
like
space.
10 by 10.
Yep.
Okay, and somebody could vend something.
Right, and actually, there's only out of all the vendors that are there, there's only one that's a chamber member. So
Really?
yes.
Wow, you're drawing everybody.
We are. We
and then
really
you're going to
are.
draw them into the chamber.
I'm hoping. I keep talking about it, so we'll see.
Okay. So
But-
anyway, this is every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, starting 4 to 7, the month of September, which we go till September 25th, but during the month of September, we're going to try out 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we'll see, and the vendors are very, they're very excited about, they want to make it work too, and they're there
Right.
for the long haul, so, we're,
So everybody should be asking people's opinions
and that's
along
what
the
we're
way
doing.
and
That's
get
what
a
we're doing.
collection of them and shred them when you're done.
Yep. And people said, when I made the first posting out there, they said, well, you're not doing enough advertising on social media. I said, I, as a chamber and Revelation, we both post every week. So we're
Right.
two of us are posting, and I've got sandwich board signs in the middle of the circle. So.
What you ought to look into, and this may be something you already have, is to where you can text people electronically. So that way, 10 minutes before the market opens, you send out 5,000 text messages.
Yes.
Don't forget we open.
And I've heard about that too, because there's a way, because I wanted to do that even for the chamber,
Right.
to send out reminders for people that, we're having a
Well, I'm
lunch.
sure
or we're
some
having a
IT
breakfast.
company you're hooked up with
There is out there, but
provides that service,
The ones that I've checked into are fairly expensive.
Okay, well then, that's a different story now.
Yep.
But,
yep. We're not self-sustaining.
right. Well, if it gets going good, there might be a way
never-
to have that be a sponsor thing to where it says something.
Yes.
Or when it replies, it says thank you or something.
That's something we can look into. I'm always
Right.
open to that.
Right, but
So-
just a thought.
Yep.
Just a thought.
Yep.
We have a great. No, I can't talk about that right now. Anyway, so we have lots of ideas. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying.
Well,
so.
you can always call me, but
Okay. Yeah. So
we've
anyway.
got that, and then of course we're knee deep in Wings and Wheels planning, so we're
Oh
only a few
man,
months
that
away
is
from
going to
that.
be so good this year.
It always is, but it's this year, like our Pathways to Aviation program that we have for high school kids. We have the base commander from Dover coming down. He's
Okay.
a young guy. He's
Yeah.
been an aviator for a lot of years, but he really interacts very well, and I think he's going to be really great for the kids.
Wow.
So I'm excited about that, and of course, what we're working on, vendor wise, and for people to come out and see, and the car show and the planes and everything else. I think it's for the whole family. There's a lot for people to see. It's
gonna be a great day.
It's going to be a great day.
So what's the dates again?
October,
so Friday night.
So October 4th is our dinner show.
Okay.
And then October 5th is actually event day.
Okay. So that's a Friday night
Friday night
and
and
a Saturday. Okay. All right. So is there vendor space or is it full?
No, there's still vendor space.
Okay.
We actually were so excited because we just redid our website.
Okay.
So one of the guys that is in charge of the car club just redid our whole website.
Really?
And all of our forms are out there. People can sign up to be a
So
volunteer.
it's time. They can sign up now.
It's time, yep. So they can go to our website, which is www.wings-wheels.com.
Wings and Wheels.
And so they can, and the site is, we've got a map at the airport, so everybody can, pull it up on their phone and see what's what.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything's been so good as far as the website. So I encourage people to go out, at least take a look at it.
Right.
But it's worked for us so far because we've had vendors sign up online that we've never had before.
Oh,
so I'm
so it's
excited about
definitely
it.
working,
It's
yeah.
definitely working. So
And all the advertising you're doing with me.
yeah, that's right.
Got to be helping you some anyway.
Oh, you're
so.
always helping us. Trust me, you're always
So,
helping us. Yes. So.
But how about your email list? To be on your list to receive emails, do you have to be in the chamber?
No, we encourage. It's a great way for you to see kind of what we're all about. So you see the events that we're having. I don't have a problem with putting people on our email list, and they can see what we send out, how
Right.
often we send things out, what our calendar looks like,
Right.
how we support the businesses. So all they need to do is just get in touch with me, and I can certainly put them on the email list.
And then they may end up being a member.
And that's what's happened a lot of times. The people I see out, and I said, well, let me put you on our email list, and then they come to an event, and then they sign up.
Right.
So
I think you're really growing, though. In other
We
words,
are
I was
growing.
at the fair the other night, and I met I forgot his last name, Randy. He owns Response Computer Groups, and from Milford. And he was talking about the show that we're doing and that you had reached out. So I believe they must be a member of the Georgetown Chamber.
Yes.
Maybe I got the name wrong.
No,
I'm not sure.
there is a
but
Response Computers that is
in Milford.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And so he said he might come down someday. So for that. But anyway, we appreciate you lining up guests for that other radio station.
Yes.
So anyway.
And they're so excited about that.
Oh,
I mean,
when they're done, they're a lot more relaxed than when
oh
they...
my gosh, it's so crazy how nervous somebody gets when they're on the radio.
Right.
And I said, just sit down next to Jim. He'll be fine. You'll
I'm
be
like
great.
a bottle of wine. When they're done talking to me, they're just
That's
relaxed.
exactly it. Yeah, because I always
yeah.
check the ones that were really nervous. I always check in with them. Well, how did it go? Oh my God, it was so great. He's
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
I try.
You
try.
do. You
so.
do really well. So.
All right, we're going to leave you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Are you going to go to the fair?
I am going to go to the fair.
Do you have tickets?
I do not have tickets yet.
So I'm going to give you one ticket
Oh well, thank you.
to the fair.
Okay.
On behalf of me, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
that.
All right, now they're left over from last year. When you get to the gate, say, Jim said these should work.
These should work. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so
Okay.
much for
All right,
everything that you
free
help.
parking over there, too.
Oh, is there
So
now?
free parking, free heat, free sunshine, plenty
And
of people to
maybe some
talk
free
to.
rain.
Maybe some free rain. All
Well,
right.
thank you again
Take
so
care.
much. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Linda.
it. See you guys.
ya. Bye-bye. Linda Price, Georgetown Chamber of Commerce. Listen, we're right inside the palace. People are coming. People are going. Did I get a picture? I forgot. Oh, my gosh, my brain. I left it home. George Luff and Associates. He is my accountant, and I really appreciate all he does. He does a good job for me. So he helps me with all of my taxes and some of my bookkeeping and keeping everything coded right and so on. So this is a sponsor segment. So if you own a business and you maybe been doing your own accounting work and you're like, no, I just, too many changes, too much going on. I want to know for sure that I'm doing it right. Listen, Luff and Associates will do you a good job. They do have 3 locations. They're conveniently located. They have one office in Milford. They have one in Dover, and they have one in Rehoboth, okay? It's George Luff. He's got a whole team of people, and his son Tyler. The 2 of them, they pretty much run things. And I've dealt with them for maybe 30-some years. I know a high 25 or 28 years, and been extremely happy. They also help us with our payroll. They have a system called Easy Payroll. So a lot of people do their own payroll. A lot of people deal with a big payroll company, but when they have a question, they can't get a hold of anybody or anything like that. Love and Associates is very detail-oriented, very personable, and they will help you in any way they can. So if you have questions, if you need an accountant, if you need something, you just found out you're getting audited and you need some representation, whatever, you give Love and Associates a call at 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699, luffcpas.com on the web. Yeah, that'd be fine. So anyway, Denise is here, and she's very helpful. I like having her here on Saturdays.
Yes.
You fell right into the groove, in other words.
I have.
You're kind of here all the time.
Yeah.
So, all right. Oh, picture time?
Okay.
All right, young lady.
What are we going to talk about?
Well, let's talk about
Yes.
Let's talk about the fair and the crafts that you help the grandkids
Oh, yes.
do. So
Yes.
maybe name a couple. I don't know what grandchild won what, but For weeks at my house. For weeks at my house.
For months.
Months. Okay, months. Denise and the grandkids.
Yes.
Bane, Saren, and Brody.
Yes.
Okay. Have been making crafts for the fair. Now the kids love it. They look forward to it. They go home talking about it. For you, it's a labor of love. Terry's here today.
Yeah,
Good morning, Terry.
Yes.
It's a labor of love, and you help them put things. Who comes up with the ideas, though?
Okay, I come up with the ideas. I have I have it all ready for them, and then when they arrive, they work on them. And the nice thing is I don't have to fight with them. Like, I don't have to make them do it. Like,
They wanna
sit
do
down
it.
and do this, because then it's not fun when you
It's a
have to
chore
make them. Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
So when they get there, you've got the supplies ready.
Yes.
And then they go to work.
They
so what's
work on
something
it.
somebody did?
Oh,
give
my
me an example.
goodness. Okay, well, they made Christmas ornaments. Like, this was Bane's first year.
How old is Bane?
Bane is 5.
5, okay.
Yeah, so this was his first year. He made a Christmas door decoration.
Okay.
And
is it the thing that with the little red balls?
yeah, it
in
looked like, you know what?
How
I made
are the
that.
balls moving?
I made that when I was a Girl Scout, and I
Not that
remembered.
exact
No,
one.
not that one, but I
Right.
remembered that. I said that would be a good thing for him
Now
to
look
do.
at that. When you
Yeah.
were a Girl
I
Scout,
was
that
a
had to
Girl
be
Scout.
20, 25 years ago?
At least, yeah.
Yeah. And you remembered it.
I remember it. Yeah, you take a toilet paper roll and you cut it, or a paper towel roll, and cut it like in 1-inch
okay.
slices.
That's where all the little round circles came
Right, and then
from.
you make it look like a Christmas tree, and then you hang.
But what was inside of them?
Right, little red glass Christmas balls. You have to drill a little hole up top of it and stick the wire through, and
That's how they were moving.
that's how they were moving.
They were
Yes.
moving around in there.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What did Saren make? What's
Okay, well,
something she made?
Saren, she does lovely clay work. That's her strength. She
Clay
can
work.
take, like polymer clay, and it's little packs of clay that you get at the craft store.
Okay.
And she can make anything. And she always makes these little, like a mouse laying in bed sleeping with a cup of coffee next to her
didn't
bed
she
or whatever.
make
You know, I
stained-
mean, she did stained glass. She does
Okay.
that well. Saren does a lot, and she does some stuff at home.
Okay.
And then she does some stuff with me. But
Then Brody.
I just come up with the ideas, and then they just work on them. Brody, he was into, he did a decoupage box, which is where you cut pieces of,
And put it all over the box.
right, glue little images all over the box, and then you have to put many coats of this decoupage over it so it's smooth, so you can't feel the
Okay.
little ridges.
Okay.
So that was like, he had coins. He's really into coin collecting.
He is that.
So we got old coin book, and he just cut that thing up and put
Really?
words on it like U.S. Mint, and this is the good stuff, and just pictures of coins on it.
Wow.
So he had fun doing that.
Wasn't that
And-
nice, though?
Yeah. So they just
They all won something.
yeah, they all did very well.
They
Yeah.
were counting how many first. Or it's certain
know.
ribbons. Blue ribbon, red ribbon, yellow ribbon.
I know. I don't know if it's. I used to do it, and I used to enter the adult category.
I remember that.
And then when I got saved, and started listening to God and stuff, I heard him say, "Don't compete."
Okay.
And so I gave it up because I didn't
Okay.
want to compete. Well, now I got my grandkids doing it, and I found myself the other night,
Wanting to
all
do it again.
excited. Well, all excited because they're winning ribbons. I mean, they won a lot. But I found us comparing to other people, and some of us thought ours was better and they should have
Right.
won. And, then you look at others and say, oh, yeah, they should have won. But it was that whole competing thing again,
Right.
like I'm best,
Right.
I'm better than them. Even Saren competes with a little girl in her class,
Right,
and
right.
and so I
Well-
don't know if competing's good. I mean, competition is healthy, I guess. But I guess
Well,
if you get the attitude, you got to win, and
I
you want to
wouldn't
be
look
the
at it so
best.
much as
and-
competing. I would look at it. Everybody needs a motivator. What
Okay.
motivates you? In
Okay.
other words, so if the competition of it, because they're not competing for money.
Right.
In other words, and they don't have to put anybody down to win because it's all judged by somebody who doesn't even know who anybody is. So
Right.
I mean, in other words, so they play sports, they compete there and stuff like that. So
Right.
I think it's more just to motivate them, to get them to do
Okay.
more to be more creative and so on. I'm just amazed. I think it looks wonderful.
Right.
I think you've done a great job with them.
Well, I still don't compete. I just ran that 5K race.
At the Blob Festival.
At the Blob Fest, and I didn't compete. All I wanted to do was finish and do a better time than my walking time, and so
Right.
I did it. But I wasn't into
You were
competing.
competing against yourself.
Yeah. So
Right.
anyway.
We're out of time, but
that's
we may
good.
bring you back.
Okay,
I
bring me
want to
back.
talk about Blob Fest.
Blob Fest. Okay.
What a weekend we had. What a weekend. A weekend at Blob Fest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you mind coming back on again
I
later?
don't mind coming back.
Okay. Do you have to check with your agent or anything?
No, I'm a free agent. Yeah, so.
A free spirit.
A free spirit.
All right, there she goes, Denise Weller. We're going to have her back in a little bit. We're going to tell you all about where we went and what we did and what we found at Blob Fest. All right, Charlie, how you doing, buddy? Good. Charlie's here. Okay, I want to do a segment real quick for I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Dawn Kennedy, you hear me talk about her every week, and people say, I called her. I dealt with her. I was happy with her. So if you need your house cleaned, if you can't take it any longer, or you got a lot of family coming in, or a lot of family just left and left a mess, if you need help with cleaning your house, or if you have an apartment, or an Airbnb, or a VRBO, whatever you might need help with, she can help you clean your house and do things like that, okay? Her name is Dawn Kennedy. Her business is called I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. She's licensed, she's insured, she knows what she's doing, she arrives when she says she will, she does what she says she's going to do, and she's very good at what she does. So, if you need her, give her a call, all right? She does do the inside of campers. She does the inside of motorhomes. She does offices. So any questions, anything you may need, it's Dawn Kennedy. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Phone number 302-362-7064. And there are discounts for first responders, seniors, and military. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care, okay? All right, so we got a good crowd in here today, and a lot of people have shown up, but there is still more room at the inn. So we are at the Palace in Milford, and we're going to be with you here this morning until 9 o'clock for Weller Does Delmarva. I've got a busy day. At the bottom and the top of the hour, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, we take a break from Delaware 105.9, and I don't want that audience to miss any part of the show. So if you're listening on 105.9 at the top and the bottom of the hour, if you want to switch over to my Facebook page, you won't miss a thing. The show does not stop. We might have something that we're giving away. It's hard to say. I just don't want you to miss out, and then we'll be right back after a commercial break there with 105.9. They do a couple different things when we take a break. So we are live. We're right here inside the Palace in Milford, Delaware. We're here every Saturday morning. And if you want to join us, everybody's allowed, okay? You can have breakfast, or you can have a cup of coffee, or you can just sit here and watch the show unravel by the minute. If you own a business and you would like to advertise on this show, I'm starting my 11th year of doing it. I have a very nice list of advertisers, and they have really received and benefited from being involved with the show. So I have room for some more people, okay? So if you are interested, I would love to help promote you, your business, your organization, whatever it may be. We have room for more people to advertise if they would like to. Here's the break, everybody. So switch over to Jim Weller on Facebook right now. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. All right, now for my Fine Day Radio audience. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I just want to let you know that it is Saturday morning. Colin,
It is.
You ready?
Ready.
All right, how are you today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing real good. What's up in your world?
Well, we are very busy at Fine Day Radio. And,
Yes, we are.
Fine Day 102.3. So
We really, really need a clerical person.
We do.
Folks, if there's anybody out there looking for a job that has office experience, we just need some general office help. Again, you're not going to be required to do any selling, okay?
Correct.
communicating with people, helping us with bookkeeping and billing and paying bills and writing checks maybe. I don't know about all that, but I don't know what we need.
You just added a whole bunch of
I
it.
did.
I
Yeah.
didn't even think
we just need help in general. Okay?
It's going to be more paperwork, FCC type paperwork.
Right.
With that and
Some social media stuff, lining up guests.
Well, it's also going to be contracts. When you
Buy an
sell an
package.
ad.
Right, I'll do the selling.
Right, and then you'll hand over, that they'll have to do the paperwork.
Right, these
to
people have
finalize the
agreed to do
contract.
this, and we need you to get them the paperwork, and tell them we need to get
Right.
the ad made. So, and scheduling some guests for some of our shows, reaching out to people, and
Right.
getting them lined up and creating a schedule. So, we need help. Just send me a resume. Send me your resume to Jim Jim at Wellers, WELLERS.com, or what would be the one for Fine Day Radio? Sales? Which one? At Fine Day Radio.
Sales at Fine Day Radio is fine.
Okay,
Yep.
sales at Fine Day Radio.
.com. Sales at FineDayRadio.com.
Right, we need some help, okay? Oh, my.
All right,
Got
so
a lot
later-
going on today.
We do. Later today, we're going to be from 11 to 1.
And
we're going to be in Harrington at Fix Your Crack. That is a kind of a cell phone repair place, but they do more than that. They
Right.
do all kinds
a lot of computer work.
computer work, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Upgrading a computer, straightening out problems with your computer,
Right.
networking, whatever you may need done. They're not really a computer store as far as selling computers. They just offer services.
Correct, yes.
If you need help, something's not right with your phone, they might be able to help with that.
Right.
Or whatever. So anyway, all kinds of things going on. So I just want to say that, it's Fix Your Crack. All right. What
Okay.
else is going on?
Just want to say it's Fix Your Crack. Wow.
Yeah, in Harrington.
That's the name of the place. That's the name
That's
of the
the
store.
name of the place, right?
Yes.
So, what else is going on with you?
Well, it'd be good to see Carol Argo. She hasn't been back here in a while.
Oh, I
so,
know. That's exciting too.
yeah,
She hasn't arrived yet. I haven't missed her, have I?
No, I don't think I
No,
haven't seen
so
her, but
she'll be here in a little
yeah,
bit.
Just thinking
And
that, yeah.
so we got lots going on. I think the crowd is really building week by
It
week.
is,
In
yeah.
other words, so we're at
Yep.
the Palace. A lot of people didn't know they do breakfast. They just started doing breakfast.
Exactly.
So we're helping get the word out and letting people know they do breakfast. They got a good wait staff here, and they're right on it. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and right now we're serving breakfast. All right. You ordered. What did you get?
I got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, and their
Very
sandwiches
good.
come with potatoes. Come with
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yep.
nice.
So
That's
they're
nice.
good. Their potatoes
Looks like
are
a
real
plate
good.
full, in other
Yeah.
words.
Yep.
So people are eating, people are enjoying themselves, so lots of things are happening here. Carol Argo has arrived.
She has. There
Yep,
she is.
has
All right.
arrived. So no problem. We're good, Denise. Exactly like you got it. Exactly like you got it. Okay. So anyway, let Colin finish up. But so anyway, no problem at all. So what else do we need to know about Fine Day Radio?
Well, we
or
went to
TV
the fair
Delmarva?
yesterday, so we
went to the
broadcast
fair.
live yesterday at the Farm Bureau booth and from 10 to noon yesterday, and that was a real good broadcast. They were very welcoming to us,
Yes,
so we
they were.
appreciate that.
The
and
milkshakes were great.
I didn't get one, but
I helped
the
them
other
sell a
stuff was
bunch of
good.
them.
But
So-
the other
Yep.
thing is
no,
next
we're going to do
Friday,
Dale next.
Next
We're going to
Friday,
do Dale next, okay?
Next Friday, we are going to be back at the Delaware State Fair broadcasting. We're going to be at the Greenwood Mennonite School booth. So it's a food booth they have there, and it's been there for many, many years. And we're going to be there broadcasting live from 10 to noon next Friday.
10 to noon next Friday at
Yep.
the Greenwood Mennonite School food booth.
Yes, correct.
We're centering all of our broadcast around food.
Of course.
Of course. It is a hectic morning in here
It
today.
is a little busy
Yeah.
in here. That's good.
Yep, so...
That's good. Just how we like it.
Yeah, just how we like it. So we're going to be broadcasting again live today. Jonathan, we're not on, right? Okay, live today in Harrington at Fix Your Crack, and we've got 50 goodie bags to give away.
Oh, I
So-
forgot about the goodie bags.
Oh, yes.
You have them
Colin.
all with you?
I got them all with me.
Okay.
Truck's full of them. And we didn't
All right.
close them up because they're going to put more stuff in them.
Wow.
So if you're watching and you have something that you want to put in 50 goodie bags, meet me at about 10:30 at Fix Your Crack in Harrington, and I'll let you put something in all of our goodie bags, okay? So we just want them to be as good as goodie bags can be. And on top of that, all you've got to do is drive through the parking lot when we get there. It's
Oh,
going to be
right,
a
to pick 'em up.
drive-through goodie bag giveaway.
And when you talk about putting something in there, you're not
Yes.
asking for,
I don't
you
want
know, a
coupons.
political flyer
Not
or papers
no,
or
something,
anything.
an ink pen,
Right.
a gift card to
A
somewhere.
magnet or
not
something,
a
right.
discount card, a gift card.
Okay.
Okay. In other words, we want you to literally give something away. Is what we want you to
Okay.
do.
All
Okay.
right. Well, that's good.
So I think there's a keychain in. There's a stylus. I think there's an ink pen. I think there's a magnet. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's a sticker. There might be a gift card to somewhere. I'm not positive. I think we got somebody bringing cookies. I think we're going to give
Wow.
away some cookies.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All
So
right.
just lots of interesting things. So if you ever want to be on one of our shows or something like that, if you ever want to talk about our advertising opportunities on Fine Day Radio, let me know and I'll give you all the details. Just send me an email to jim@wellers.com, okay?
Yep. Stop by 11 to 1
Want to
today.
say hi. I will squeeze you on.
Yeah.
Squeeze you in.
Squeeze you in. Squeeze you on. Squeeze you in.
Squeeze you
He'll
on.
squeeze you
in.
somehow.
Right. We'll do something. So anyway, so that is all of
All
that.
right.
So,
I'll see you in a little bit, Jim.
all right. We good? Nothing. Oh, I hear it now. Here we go. All right. So we will do those gentlemen next. Okay. All right. So what's going on next? I want to brag on my chiropractor for just a minute. Just a minute. Peninsula Chiropractic Service. This is my chiropractor. His name is Dr. T and Dr. Bud, all right? And they are Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They do a really, really good job, and they'll get the kinks out. So if you need a chiropractor, maybe you've been injured in an accident, maybe you just have pain in the neck, maybe your shoulder or your knee or your elbow or your hip, whatever. If you need a chiropractor, Peninsula Chiropractic Center is a great place to deal. I've dealt with them for years. So it's Dr. T, Dr. Bud. They do a great job. They accept most insurances. Their phone number is 302-629-4344. 302-629-4344. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. Check them out on the web. And yes, believe it or not, Dr. T is very active on the Facebook. All right, my next guest is here, and it is, I see Dale Dukes, and we're going to talk about Carey's camp. And is it Scott Smith? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
How are you both doing today?
Good. Good.
We're going to take a picture first.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Ready? If Lincoln ever gets a newspaper, I will be prepared with archives. So how are you kids doing?
Doing good.
Very well.
Carey's camp is happening.
It is.
So
Soon.
Yeah.
July the 31st on Wednesday till August the 10th.
Wow. What is that, like 10 days?
12.
12 days.
That's,
Stuff for the kids, stuff for the adults, everybody.
Yeah. Bible school will be
Bible
from
school.
August 5th through the 9th.
Okay.
At 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Under the
every
tabernacle.
morning. Okay.
Yep.
And do not have to be connected to any certain church to go to this.
No, sir.
You can be
Or
not
any
connected to
denomination.
any church.
Any denomination.
Okay, so
Yep.
it doesn't matter.
You're welcome.
Everybody is
You
welcome.
are welcome.
Okay.
This is the 134th session of Carey's camp. I think during COVID, they didn't have camp that one year, but I think that's the only year in 134 years they've not had it.
Really? Isn't that amazing? All of life and COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that was probably because of a government mandated rule
Right.
or
Probably.
something like that. In
Probably.
other words, not anything real.
No.
You know? So anyway,
World War II was the other time that they missed.
Right.
One
That's
night
a
of
little
camp.
more
A
understandable.
little more understandable. Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? That's a little more worthwhile.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
So anyway, so there's a lot of music, unbelievable fellowship. You get to meet some new people. You get to see friends you haven't seen in a while. It's like a big homecoming, isn't it?
Yes,
Good,
sir.
and good preaching.
And good preaching,
Yeah.
yeah. Forgot about that. Not to mention the ice cream and the food.
Well, we have a new confectionery.
Yeah.
Some would call it the Sugar Shack.
The Sugar Shack. Okay.
And last year, just before, last year, wasn't it?
Last year.
Just before
Yeah.
camp, it burned down. And they built a new one. It's a very good job. And it's all ready to go. And they're going to have all kinds of goodies, ice cream and so forth. And they have a food truck there, so you can go there and eat before the service or after service. And besides that, come and enjoy the singing and the preaching.
Right. And the sawdust on the floor.
Sawdust on the floor.
Sawdust on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. Free parking, plenty of parking.
Free parking. Now, we're going to take an offering, you know?
Sure. Yep, I don't blame you. I wouldn't miss that opportunity.
Well, we'll get an offering.
So basically, for somebody that's never been, it is a camp. You don't spend the night there. Some people do that have tents there, but I'm saying this is more a come and go thing. That's what we're advertising for, is people to attend. So if you're out there and the world's got you despaired and you just need a fresh word from God or an anointing or just being around some encouraging people can change your mood and your tone, you know.
Exactly.
Purpose. Put this on your calendar, and on purpose. Don't do it by mistake. On purpose, you know, set a reminder and attend Carey's camp. And go in the beginning, because you might go the first night and say, I got to have more of this. I love it. I want to go back.
The first night we have Mercy as well.
Okay.
And that's a group from North Carolina, I believe. They've been coming. They've been there a lot, and they're very well liked. The second night we have McCrae Dove and his 3 sons.
Okay.
He has 3 sons, one that's 21 and twins that are 17. And they've started singing, and they are fantastic.
Isn't that nice?
Those boys are singing. They're singing all over the United States.
Wow.
And
we're fortunate enough to have them right here in Sussex County.
They're coming. They're excited about coming. And then I don't even know who the next concerts are, but we have
Adoration.
Adoration's coming.
Calvary's Hill will be there Friday night.
Calvary's Hill Friday night.
Okay.
And then the first 4 nights are concerts, and then we start preaching.
Okay.
We have some local preachers. Curtis Jones from Discovery Church here in Georgetown.
Okay.
And my son Tim will be there one
Tim
night.
Dukes.
I don't know what.
Got another Laurel fellow there, Blair Hall from
Blair
Salem
Hall.
Church in Subbyville will
Right.
be there.
Okay.
They
Some
can,
good local
go-
people.
Yeah,
Then go on the Carey's Camp. Is it caryscamp.com?
I believe it is.
If not, look up Carey's Camp
Carey's
and you'll
Camp,
find
yeah,
it.
it'll come up
And
on
you'll find
Facebook,
you
yeah.
can find the schedule who's singing. But you're right. Come the first night because you'll want to come back for the
Correct,
rest of
right.
it.
Don't wait till the very end and then
No.
say, man, why didn't I
I
come
wish
sooner?
I'd been there sooner.
Right. So it's
Right.
it's outside of Millsboro, right?
In
Yes.
between Millsboro and Gumboro.
All right, on Carey's Camp Road, is that what
Yes.
it's called?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, so it's friendly, it's pleasant. Come as you are. You can wear shorts. You know, in other words, can you wear flip flops?
You can.
Can do if you don't mind
Okay.
sawdust in your
Sawdust
shoes.
in your
Okay.
shoes, that's right.
But there's food vendors for, you know, there is food. Like if you get off work, you just had a tiring day, just come. Bring
Absolutely.
the kids. There's things for the kids. There's things for the adults. It's all free except for the food's not free.
Right.
You do receive an offering.
Sure.
And enjoy yourself.
They have
Absolutely.
youth service every night.
Yeah, youth service.
Almost.
Yeah, every night they start. I believe it's the first Monday night.
Yes.
Wow.
They'll
Was
have
it 10
youth
nights or 12 nights? I
12.
forgot
12
already.
nights.
12 nights. So if you want to learn more, I'm sure it's all right there, either on Carey's Camp website or their Facebook page. And I think the Facebook page is where you get the most up-to-date information, in other words, as
Right.
things are happening.
Right.
Because I remember last year when the building caught fire, boy, everybody gathered around. I mean, they jumped right in, and they figured out a way to make things happen last year. It was amazing.
They got it together.
Yeah,
They did a great
within
job.
hours. In other
Yes,
words, you know,
yes.
I mean, just within hours they rallied together.
Right.
Well, I thank you both. I
Okay.
thank you both.
Thank you for
And,
having us on.
Do you go to the fair?
Pardon?
Do you go to the fair?
I haven't been to the fair lately, no.
Okay, all right. Well,
you-
it's good. There's good fellowship there.
Yeah,
you know,
a lot of
It's-
people-
It's hot.
Well, it wasn't too bad last night. was it?
No, it was not. Right, I've been 2 nights, so it's not been too bad. So, but anyway, it's a big thing. It's a big
Good.
boost for the community.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, and the economy of the
Oh,
community.
yes,
you know,
definitely.
so.
Yes.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
I'm going to thank you
Thank
both.
you. Thanks,
This
Jim.
is wonderful to have you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you
Take
for
care.
having us,
We'll
Jim.
leave
And
some
I'll see you.
programs here for you.
That'll be fine. Yep, that'll be fine. Okay. Thank you both.
Okay,
See
thank
you.
you.
See ya. All right. There they go. Now. I want to ask. I did see Carol Argo come in the room. Carol, do you want to talk twice? We'll get you on now and again. Carol Argo. I'm going to do a commercial before Carol gets up here. So let Carol make her way up. Denise, you can do the drum roll. Anyway, I want to talk about my lawyer. Okay, so this is a sponsor segment, and I deal and have met a gentleman named Jason Adkins, okay? And I met him through a land settlement and was so taken with him. His attention to detail, the fact that he would meet me at 7 o'clock in the morning, little things that matter, you know. He returns my phone calls very quickly. So I highly recommend Adkins Law Firm, okay? So if you are listening and watching and you say, you know what, I want to get to work on my will or my estate or my trust. I'm going to sell somebody something and finance it, and I need a little help writing up a nice legal contract or something like that. Or I'm going to have to evict somebody, or I'm going to rent to somebody, you know, whatever you may need help with. Maybe you own a business and you're making a contract or something with somebody. So any type of legal help, if you want to deal with somebody that's very easygoing, very pleasant, talks to you on a level that you will understand, I really enjoy talking to Jason Adkins and dealing with him. So where is he? He's in Milton. There's two attorneys in there, Jennifer Tart and also Jason Adkins. Their phone number is 302-664-2791. That's 302-664-2791. You should dial it in that order. And it's jadkinslaw.com on the web, and very active on Facebook. Now, a friend of mine who used to be my dental hygienist and did a fantastic job of that is Carol Argo. Oh, we're taking a picture, Carol.
Oh, yeah.
Right here for starters. Don't let them block you. Here we go. All right.
All right.
Got it. So you were my dental hygienist for years.
Yes,
Did you work with Dr. Kimmel or just Dr. Stewart?
just Dr. Stewart.
All
Dr.
right.
Kimmel was my original dentist, though.
Really?
Yeah, I went there.
When you were just a kid?
Yes.
He was
yes.
mine too.
Yeah,
I think
awesome
I
job.
kicked him. I think I bit him. I can't remember for sure. I don't know why he.
Yeah.
I don't know why he told me to quit coming there.
Oh, my
No,
goodness.
he didn't.
Yeah.
Dr. Bud Kimmel, and then Dr. Stewart bought the business.
Right,
And
right.
so you worked with him, Sam
Yes.
Stewart.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you were a dental hygienist.
Correct.
And you used to tell me all the time, when I retire, I'm going on the mission field.
That's correct.
And I didn't 100% understand what you meant, okay? And then all of a sudden you retired.
Yeah.
And you went to Cambodia
Right. Right.
and had to learn how to speak Khmer.
Yeah. Jiminapsua.
Wow. And you're like the only one there that speaks English?
Well, in the village that I live in, I'm what they call the barang, which means that I'm the only foreigner that lives in my village.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a good thing? Like they look out for you, or is that an odd thing that they are worried about you?
It is a combination of both.
Okay.
They really look out for me, and then they're also concerned for me.
What's she doing here?
Well, it took a while to develop a friendship.
Okay.
But once you have that friendship, you've got it.
Okay.
And
okay.
so they'll ask me, like when I get ready to go to town, or if I'm on my moto, or if I'm outside or whatever, and I'm getting ready to leave, they'll always ask me, "Where are you going?" And I thought that it was because that they were like nosy.
They're just
But
looking
no,
out for you.
they are concerned to where I'm going. They want to make sure that it's a safe place,
So
etc.
you told them you're going to Weller Does Delmarva.
I did tell them that I was coming to the States, and I did tell various ones there in Cambodia that I would be on the radio station today, and then
Okay.
in a couple, what is it, the
And then
28th?
you can go back and show it to them.
Yeah, I can.
On
yeah.
the Facebook.
But yes, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
so how has ministry been in Cambodia?
Oh my gosh, it is so exciting. Serving the Lord in Cambodia, I think, is one of the greatest joys that I've ever had in my life.
Really?
And work-wise,
Okay.
it's just, I'm involved in so many different things that I never ever thought I would be doing, like teaching science to 5th to 7th graders at it's an English-speaking school, but the majority of the students are either Khmer, which is Cambodian. There's some Korean, Chinese, and then mixed American Khmer mixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how long are you in the States?
I am only here for 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yes.
So are you all full as far as speaking engagements?
Pretty much. My
Pretty much,
weekends
okay.
are full. I am going out to Utah for a week to see my
Okay.
youngest son.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and but the rest of it, my weekends are filled.
Okay.
With speaking at various churches, and then there's a couple. There's one on a Monday night. There's a couple that are of an evening.
Okay.
And of course, I didn't
So,
bring that schedule with
That's
me.
okay, but would it be on your Facebook page?
Yes, I have put a list of all the places that
You're
I'm going to
gonna
be.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you're here to rally support.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
know, like if you know Carol and you want to support her, great. If
Yes.
you don't know Carol and you want to support her, great.
Yes.
And if you need to get to know Carol so you will support her, great.
Absolutely.
Any of those
Yes.
will work.
Yeah, I do need to raise support. When I originally went to Cambodia, I had to raise support for 5 years. And, I received some monthly support, but then, I needed to have that nest egg to cover.
Right.
And so I was there 6 years in this past May.
You've been going 6 years.
Yes, and so now it's like my little stockpile, so to
It's
speak.
going, yeah.
Yeah.
You had a 5-year nest egg and you've took 6 years to use it.
Right.
So you've managed it efficiently.
Right,
But
yeah.
we need to rebuild that.
Right,
So
so
if
that I
somebody-
can stay.
If you've never given to a missionary,
Right.
do it today. $50, $500, $100, $5,000.
Yes.
It'll warm your heart. It is truly better to give than receive. So if you've never given and you want to look her up, look up just Carol Argo.
Yes,
Carol
and then
Argo.
it's like,
CAROL.
yeah,
Carol
here's
Argo.
the card, and then the information
Okay.
is on the back
Okay.
as to where to send it. It is tax deductible. This
Okay.
is a legitimate organization. It is
Right.
not, because I'm telling you, being in Cambodia, I've met some organizations over there that are not legitimate.
Oh, wow.
And it hurts my heart.
But you checked this organization out before you even got involved with them years ago.
Yes,
I remember you
absolutely.
telling me this is a
Yes.
trusted organization.
Yes.
So you're giving through this organization. The money needs to be earmarked for Carol Argo.
Right.
And she could and would appreciate some support.
Right.
So
Yes.
whatever you can do. Don't put it off, okay?
Yes.
Now, I'd like to take a break for a little bit.
Very good.
But then the next time I'll have you on for about 10 minutes. Is
Very
that okay?
good. That's
So don't
perfect.
leave the building, all
I
right?
won't leave the
Okay.
building. Thank
All right.
you
Thank
so
you, Carol.
much.
All right, so she'll be back. More Carol Argo, okay? So, Carol Argo. Yep, and we'll have her back in a few minutes, Denise, all right? So, in the meantime, we're going to go through some sponsor segments. One, this is a sponsor. You hear me talk about them every week. You know I enjoy dealing with them. It is my insurance agency, LNW Insurance Agency. So whether you need homeowners insurance, whether you need car insurance, whether you've bought a camper, a jet ski, whatever it may be, if you own rentals like I do and you need to insure the properties, if you are a renter and you need rental insurance, if you have bought yourself a motorcycle, I know somebody recently that bought a motorcycle and had to buy some insurance right that day. They bought insurance, and then when they got to looking into it, it was some very light-duty insurance. They needed to buy more insurance, okay? So if you want somebody to walk you through the process, help you make sure that you're adequately covered, because you don't want to buy insurance by who's cheapest or what's cheapest, because if you are not properly insured, you're going to be on the hook. If you have an accident, you don't have enough insurance, guess who they're coming after next? You. Okay? So you want to have enough insurance that the insurance keeps the lawyers happy. That's a crazy saying, but it's somewhat true. So if you need insurance, you want to talk about insurance, life insurance, health insurance, all kinds of insurance, give L&W a call, okay? It's lwinsurance.com on the web. The phone number is 302-856-7828. 302-856-7828. LW Insurance, okay? Very active on Facebook. Very, very active on Facebook. Now, another good sponsor of the show is the Fitzgerald family. Karen Fitzgerald, her daughter Kim, her son John, and her other son Scott. Are you all the dancers or the singers? Are the dancers or the singers? Neither one. They're not even paying attention to me. All right, so anyway, I just want to say Fitzgerald's is in Lincoln, okay? They are a good local company. How long they've been in business? You do the math. Let me tell you when they went in business. They went in business back in 1935. 1935 is when Fitzgerald started, okay? And so the family has been running the business. They've been in business now. 1935 would be 65 and 24, sounds like 89 years. This is a live show. You're welcome to hang out in here if you want. The food's just as good on both sides. All right, but we're more entertaining. All right, so anyway, Fitzgerald's, they buy scrap metal is what they do. So if you got a junk car and you want to get rid of it, they'll come pick it up, haul it to Lincoln, and they'll pay you cash for it. If you got some stuff laying around the yard, like an old gas grill or some appliances or whatever, it's got to be metal. Take it to Fitzgerald's, and they'll buy it from you, okay? Also, if you need some used auto parts, a fender, a hood, a door, a motor, a transmission, if you need a part for a vehicle, they might have that in stock. So anyway, they buy junk batteries, like a 12-volt car battery. So they buy scrap metal, they buy scrap batteries, they sell auto parts, they also sell crushed concrete. So that's like big chunks of concrete, all crunched up. So like maybe you're getting a shed or something like that, and you need a foundation for it. It's perfect. Crushed concrete is perfect for that. So they sell stuff, they buy stuff. It's Fitzgerald's. Route 113 in Lincoln, phone number 302-422-7584. They are open 6 days a week. Fitzgeralds.us on the web, and Fitzgerald's recycles cars and more, but only Jesus recycles people. All right, now what's going on? We're sitting right inside. I mean, literally, we are right inside the palace. People are coming in. They're looking around and they're saying, what is going on here? Well, there's a live radio and TV show in progress every Saturday morning right at the Palace in Milford, okay? They started serving breakfast, and we're here to help promote it, all right? Now, one more big thing that's happening right now is the Delaware State Fair. I've been a couple times already. I'm going to go again, I think, tonight. All kinds of things going on, all kinds of things to see. Check out the Delaware State Fair. It's a very, very good value, okay? For the price of gate admission, parking is free. For the price of gate admission, you could spend the whole day looking at animals, looking at farm machinery, looking at all kinds of exhibits for no more than the price of gate admission. Now, if you want some food, of course you got to buy your food, all right? You got to buy it if you go to the grocery store. So anyway, I'm just saying, and there's rides. If you want to ride rides, that, of course, you would have to pay for. But there's enough to hold you all day walking and looking and talking. So anyway, let's talk about Fitzgerald's. Well, we talked about Fitzgerald's. Let's talk about Wilson's Auction. Dave Wilson and Wilson's Auction. They've got some really good tags coming up Tuesday night. I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. But today, and today only, they're having a big auction right there on Route 113 in Lincoln at the Wilson's Auction Facility. There are thousands of things going to be sold to the highest bidder, and it all starts at 10 o'clock this morning. There's going to be tools, glassware, jewelry, coins, appliances, furniture, just a little bit of everything. Lawnmowers, bicycles, all kinds of stuff. So if you want to go to an auction, there's no sales tax. There's no buyer's premium. What you bid is what you pay. But Tuesday night, they have an auto auction. And listen to these tags that are going to go on Tuesday night. Tuesday night, they have an auto auction at 7 o'clock, okay? There's going to be dealer tags for sale, so you have to be a dealer to buy these. You do not have to be a dealer to buy or sell a car on Tuesday night. But to buy these tags, you have to have a dealer's license. And it's 3 tags in order: D587, 588, and 589. 3 consecutive dealer tags. I think they're all going to be sold for one money. So if you're a dealer and you want to get yourself some nice tags, 587, 588, and 589, okay? It's that simple. They're going to be sold sometime on Wednesday night at Wilson's Auction, okay? So, wilsonsauction.com. Look them up on Facebook. Call them on the telephone, 302-422-3454. Good people. And Dave and Carolyn Wilson run a good business. He is also my friend and a good public servant, all right? Now, Denise, how you holding up? Good. I'm holding up Weller. Oh, boy. I think we might go to the fireworks tonight. I'm not sure. Linda Bosco is not here today. Linda has had foot surgery, okay? And we miss Linda. It is definitely not the same without her, is it? We used to go out socially, and we can't do that. So, Linda, get healed up so we can all do things together again, all right? All right. Steve is ready to come on. No, he's not. I'm just messing with him. The Palace is cranking it out today, though. Everybody's working. They're working hard. Lots of things going on. So if you're hungry or you want takeout, I keep forgetting they even have pizza. I think that's not till 11 or 12 o'clock. But they're doing breakfast now at the Palace, and they're doing a good job of it, all right? We're going to take a break from Delaware 105.9, but we switch over to my Facebook page right now. We'll be back. All right, everybody. Jim Weller here, and for my Fine Day Radio, TV Delmarva, and YouTube and Facebook, thank you for hanging in there with us, all right? Colin Walls is going to join me.
From the Jersey Shore to
Turning
the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
That was our station ID, everybody. Okay, so Fine Day Radio, TV Delmarva.
Yes, and I want to
Go ahead.
want to mention a little bit about TV Delmarva.
Please do.
TV Delmarva Channel 14, we are actually running at reduced power, about 25 to 30% power.
Correct.
Because we're waiting on some parts to come in from
parts to come
Canada.
in.
We had to order them, and they're...
You had some come in.
We had some come in, and then
we
there's
need
more.
more.
Exactly. So yes. So the sum that came in got us up to 30% power from about 5%.
It's amazing, Colin. Our store, my store, is getting phone calls on a regular basis.
Yeah, Hunter got 7 phone calls yesterday about it.
I don't know how many we got, but we're just letting people know when they call. We're totally aware of it, but boy, we sure do appreciate the phone call.
Yes, exactly.
We love the interaction with our audience.
Yes.
In other words, So anyway, and we might, if you leave a message, I'm probably not going to call you back, but I'm saying it now. We're aware. Colin's aware.
Yes.
And he's on it. And as fast as we can get things moving, they're going to be moving.
Right. Yes. So that's just what it is. It's just waiting for the parts to get here, and once they're here, we will get them installed ASAP.
ASAP.
Yep. And we'll get back full power on the air here soon. But we got a lot of exciting things coming up with Fine Day Radio. There's one really big thing that we're excited about, that we're going to be working on here in the next couple of months, and we'll make the announcement for that. Fairly soon, but just stay tuned to TV Delmarva and Fine Day Radio and Jim Weller and Colin Walls, and we'll keep you up to date of what we've got going on. So, but we're really excited about this new project. We needed something else to do. We didn't have enough to do.
We didn't have enough to do.
So we said, let's take on one more project.
And this one more is big. So
it's pretty big.
That's why we need a helper. We need somebody to help us.
Yes.
Okay? Oh, my goodness. So anyway, we are taking on something else. But listen, yesterday we were at the fair. We broadcast at the Delaware Farm Bureau booth. So if you're going to the fair, please stop by the Delaware Farm Bureau food booth. I got eggs, bacon, and pancakes for $5.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
That was a real good deal. The milkshake was only $5. The milkshake. Man, it was good. So I just want to say, I had a hot dog for lunch.
That's right, you did.
And French fries.
Yep.
So, and they even chopped up onions for me. I really appreciated that.
Well, and when you go there, just say, hey, we heard we should stop by here. We heard you on the radio, TV, or whatever. They're going to know it's us because I think we're the only radio and TV station that's been there.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, but anyway, so let them know that you heard about them from us.
Yes.
You keep talking.
That'd be real good. So, and then, next week we're going to be at the Greenwood Mennonite School booth at the Delaware State Fair. And they're not going to be serving breakfast at that time. No, they're not going to be. But they don't open until noon or something.
There'll be plenty of room for you to hang out with us.
That's right. You can come and sit down, hang out with us there. There's plenty of tables there. And, if we have a minute, we'll get you on. We'll talk about your business or organization. We're kind of throwing that out there that if you want to stop by, right?
Yes, and we may buy a bag of caramel corn and give away free kernels of caramel corn.
One at a time.
Yes. I'll get somebody. We'll get a little cup and we'll...
Well, no, we're going to... No. We're going to have them stand out there, and we're going to throw it and see if we can make it in their mouth.
And hope the birds don't get them. You ever been on the boardwalk where somebody had their pizza taken right out of their hand?
Yeah.
If it's one of your
Yeah.
kids, they will be upset and traumatized.
I've seen somebody hold something up and catch a seagull.
Oh, really?
I don't think you're supposed to do that. So
Not
don't
at
do
all.
that. Don't
But
do that.
anyway, we're going to be there next Friday, okay?
That's right. Not the boardwalk, at the Delaware
at
State
the
Fair.
Delaware State
Greenwood
Fair,
Mennonite
right.
School booth. And
10
the
to
popcorn
noon.
place is right across the road from it.
Right. We're going to blow his mind. He has no idea what he's in for.
We walked around the fair yesterday. I mean, it wasn't super busy because we were there early. But, I mean, how many people did we stop and talk to? Probably a dozen at least, or
At
maybe
least.
20 or
Yep,
30.
We're taking a picture
And,
again.
and you know, gave out stickers and magnets, and people
Heckled
were
the
really
crowd.
appreciative. And to the people that work for
Colin
Del
is
Dot,
so
I
known.
apologize.
What was that?
For the people that work at Del Dot that were in there in this
Oh,
booth, I want to apologize for Jim giving you such a hard time.
Here's my idea.
He's come up with ideas.
They got these cameras where you can see all the intersections in Delaware.
Right.
And I said, can you buy ads on the screen?
You said, how much is it for an ad?
Right.
Like you could just buy it right then and there.
I'm thinking,
bid on it.
what a great advertising opportunity. People are looking at these cameras of the intersections, especially if the intersection is near your business.
Right.
You could say, you're only a half a mile from Weller's.
Well,
you know.
what you should do if you're that business, get a big sign and point it towards that. Find out where the camera is.
That's a great
Point it
idea.
towards it. There's
Better
your ad.
yet, buy a trailer and
that one's-
letter it
Right.
and park it there. We're coming back.
And just drive it around
But-
to all the cameras all day
Right.
long.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we
I
did.
was a little rough on her. I apologize.
You are. I think in the end she realized that you were just kidding with her. And,
Right.
I
I was just a charity case.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you
Basket
later.
Case. All right. I'll see you, Colin. Who are we going to talk to next, Denise? I'm not sure. Carol. It's going to be Carol and then Denise. So we're going to talk to Carol Argo again. Okay. So you could put her down for 10 minutes, and then we're going to have Denise Weller back on again, and she's going to talk about Blobfest. Blobfest. So anyway, what else is going on? I'm not 100% sure. So, Carol, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Denise, are you ready? Yes. Okay. All right. She has to start the timer. Otherwise, I'll talk all day.
There you go.
All right. So, Carol is back, and you are rounding up sponsorship or support, I guess we would
Right.
call it.
Both.
And
Yeah.
both.
Financial and prayer. Because I can't do it without the prayer support
Not
either.
at all. Right.
Yes.
So, you're going to different organizations to talk. You're going to have some meetings with people.
Correct.
You would encourage people that are watching or listening now to find out where and when that is
Yes.
and come join you.
Yes. Yes, I would like as many people to come and hear the story, because this is just a very short period of time. And I love talking about the mission work that I'm doing in Cambodia, the sharing the gospel to the lost so that they become set free. There's so many stories of miracle healings and the blind seeing and the lame walking, and it's just amazing.
And you've got a front row seat to all of this.
Yes.
Because you're sharing the word.
Yes, it is. It is such a joy when you have Jesus Christ in your heart. You can't help but talk about Him.
Right. It
Because-
exuberates out of you.
Absolutely.
I agree.
And to watch the people grow deeper in love with Jesus, and for them to come to Christ is a true commitment because they are giving up sometimes friends, family, their traditions, because
Things they thought were real that aren't.
right. The Buddhist religion. There is one grandma. She accepted the Lord through an Alpha program that I had at my home, and she is she's 73 years old.
Wow.
And she had been hearing the gospel for years from me, attended this Alpha program, which is for 13 weeks, and it's for people that have never heard about Jesus Christ before or whatever.
Okay.
And she fell in love with the Lord, and
Really?
she surrendered her heart. And they wear protective red strings and things around their waist to protect them from the evil. And when she came back the following week,
She didn't need them any longer.
they were all cut off. And she is a big supporter of Jesus in her village.
How does that go over?
She will tell you, I'm sold out for Jesus and you need to be too.
Really?
And I mean, she survived the Pol Pot, the Khmer Rouge, where over 2 million people were killed, slaughtered, is probably the better word, is slaughtered. And she
When
lost.
was that?
That was from 1975 to 1979, and it is so brutal. Pol Pot wanted to start back over to ground to year zero, and anybody that had any form of education whatsoever was killed. And if you wore glasses, they felt that you were intelligent, so you were killed. And she,
Yeah.
living out into a village, non-educated, whatever, she survived, but her children did not. Her baby died in her arms. It's just the stories that you hear are just so horrific.
Wow.
And
That's pretty heavy, ain't it?
yeah, it's extremely heavy. There was a team that just came from the United States and stayed with me for about a week and a half, and I took them to, it's called the Killing Fields. And in the Killing Fields, it's anybody that comes to Cambodia needs to go to this museum. It's an outdoor thing, and there's a tree there, and it's a huge tree. And what they did on that tree is that they took the babies or small children and they would smash them up against the tree to kill them, and then they would just throw them in a pit.
Really?
And just brutal, the things that they did.
And this was in the 70s,
1975 to 1979.
in my lifetime. That
Yeah, it was, you know, and I didn't know anything about it until just prior to going to Cambodia, because the Lord laid Cambodia on my heart. But I didn't know about Pol Pot. I knew about the Vietnam War. I knew that Cambodia was next to Vietnam, but I didn't know the Pol Pot story. And
Pol Pot was a man's name?
that was his name. And he just, you know, it's kind of like a Hitler thing and the Holocaust. But he was killing his own people.
Man.
And because he didn't want anyone with any intelligence. And so a lot of the soldiers were children. So they put children in encampments to teach them how to use, you know, the guns and everything else. There's also a museum that is in Siem Reap, which is a popular place. And it was, he was a young boy that was brought in by Pol Pot, and his thing was to plant landmines. He got a few years older, realized what he was doing was so wrong that he escaped to Vietnam, joined the Vietnam Army to fight against Pol Pot. What does he do now? He has literally dug up hundreds of thousands of landmines that he planted, and that's still a big issue. Landmines is still a big issue in Cambodia.
Man.
It's unbelievable.
Isn't that something? And you're over there just trying to preach the gospel.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
And because there's hope in Jesus Christ. There is.
Beyond the grave.
Yes, yes.
I mean, that's important for people to realize,
Right.
you know.
And that's where true joy comes from, is knowing and having a personal relationship with Christ. You can literally see the transformation of the people once they accept Christ into their life.
Well, you go from having hope, having really no hope.
Correct.
Or hope just up to the grave, but having eternal hope, eternal
Correct.
peace, you know,
Correct.
knowing. Because, you know, this life is really short.
Absolutely.
When you think about 30 years or 50 years or 80 years or 100 years, this life is short.
Yeah, it's a blink
the
of an
next
eye.
one
Yes.
that lasts forever.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, then I just heard this, and I think that it's so powerful. With every hour that passes by, we get closer to our destiny. And is our destiny going to be in heaven, or is it going to be in hell?
Right.
So with every hour, we get closer and closer to that destiny. And we don't know when that last hour is going to be.
Right. We could be visiting an event today.
Absolutely.
And something happens.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, you hear people getting killed in car accidents, etc. And it's like, it's horrible. You know, it's horrific. And it's an accident. You don't know that it's going to happen.
Right.
But there are people that pass away from, a sudden heart attack that are extremely healthy, and you just don't know. But you can know where you're going to spend eternity.
Correct.
And that's the message that I try to share, and the joy that you have in just knowing who Jesus Christ is.
And having hope.
Yes. Yeah.
Having hope.
Yeah.
So is there a website, or first of all, on Facebook, if somebody wants to reach out to Carol or get to know Carol Argo, it's just Carol Argo.
Yeah, it's just Carol Argo on
Okay,
Facebook.
it's that simple. So
yeah.
look
And
her up
even
there.
my, I have email, and it's just my name, carol.argo@hotmail.com.
Okay. And you're a Milford gal.
Yes. Yep. Well, actually, Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
So staying with my brother Joel and Carol Ann right now that live in
Okay.
Milford, but farm
All right.
in Houston.
Well, your one brother has the Mule Run
Meats. Yes.
Right.
I stopped and saw him the other day on my way home from the airport. I told Joel and Carol Ann picked me up, and I said, "Oh, can we stop by Kenny's?" And so I think he knew that I was coming home, but he might have forgotten when I was coming home. I don't know. So when I walked into his meat shop, he just kind of looked at me, and I just walked over and gave him a great big huge hug. But it's great to see family again.
I saw him in an auction.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought a house, and he helped somebody move their china cabinet or haul it home or something. So anyway.
Very good.
All right, so people need to look you up, maybe
Yes.
come and meet you while you're in
Yes.
the States. Consider supporting, sponsoring, donating, whatever you can do, and certainly be in prayer for her.
Yes, absolutely. And it is so much appreciated. And then you become, once you agree to send one-time support, or whether it be financial or prayer, you are part of God's army.
Right, you're not just donating to Carol Argo.
No, because
You're making a difference.
Yes, and you are part of God's army in Cambodia, transforming lives, and sharing the gospel to the lost.
Right, so don't look at it as just a donation.
Yeah, it's not.
You're
It's
sowing into.
Yes.
Partnering.
Yes,
So-
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go unless you got something else.
No, the greatest partnership in the world is a partnership with Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
And just know that He loves you unconditionally,
No matter what.
no matter what.
And He knows you inside and out.
Yes, He knows your
And
name,
still
and He
loves
knows
you.
how many hairs are on your
I
head.
know it. That's right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was good seeing
Yes,
you again,
thank you.
okay?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. There she goes. Look her up, everybody. If you were touched by any of that or intrigued a little bit, look up Carol Argo. Carol Argo. Denise, I'm ready for Denise. We're going to talk about Vanderwins for just a minute. Vanderwins for just a minute. Are you ready for a picture? All right, Vanderwins Farm Creamery is a great sponsor of the show, and we appreciate them very much. So we want to say thank you to the Vanderwin family. Now, they have like 4 or 5 locations. They have one in Philadelphia. And when we give out the gift cards, we're not doing it right this minute, but when we do, they're good in Philly. And if you have a Vanderwin's gift card and you got it from me, it's good at the Delaware State Fair. They have a food booth, not a food booth, an ice cream truck at the fair. So if you're at the fair, your Vanderwin's gift cards will work at the fair for Vanderwin's, okay? So ice cream, a cup, a cone, a wait a minute. A cone, a cup, a pint, a quart, or you can hire the truck to come to your business or your birthday party. Vanderwin's, we say thank you to them very much, okay? Denise and I did the show last week, and then we took a road trip, correct?
We did, yes.
All right.
To Phoenixville, PA.
PA, all right. And we had a good time.
Yes, it was the annual Blob Fest Festival. Kim had
The
been
movie,
there.
The Blob. The
Right.
movie, The Blob.
She had been there last year and told me all about it. So I put it on our calendar. We are going to do that, is what I said.
And we did it.
We did it.
I was hoping it was Invisible Ink. No, I had a good time. We had a
Remember
real
the
good time.
1958 movie, The Blob?
Yes.
Yeah, that was before we were even born. I didn't know. That was probably a really big
I was
horror
born in
movie.
58.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was 59.
okay.
I was born in 59. Anyway, I guess they did have horror movies back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one was interesting.
Yeah,
So if
so-
you've never watched The Blob, look it
Right.
up and watch The Blob.
Right, because
But-
the Colonial Theater in Phoenixville, PA,
Was there in
one of the scenes,
1958.
and it was there. And when you walk in the theater, it really does look just exactly like it did on the movie.
It was really neat.
Yeah.
So there was all these people, the whole town, the streets were shut down.
Yes.
They had all these vendors and everything, and all kinds of interesting things.
Right.
And,
We ate on the street. That was the first time we've ever got a little booth
on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk. It was still a first.
It was so romantic.
It was because the inside in the air conditioning was full. So they said
and
you
I
can,
wasn't in the mood to wait.
Yeah, so they said you could take a seat out on
Blew
the
your
sidewalk.
mind, didn't I?
It really did. It's just not us.
It's just not us.
No, but anyway,
So-
it was a lot of fun.
It was. And then you ran.
Yes. I am a walker.
The next morning.
Yes, I am a walker, but it was a 5K, and I said, I'm just going to give it a shot. It's so funny. When you don't really know what you're doing, you do what you think is right, and then you find out you were wrong. When I got my picture taken before the race, we had put it out on Facebook, and my daughter, when I got home, she said, "Why did you put your number up over, like high up on your shirt?" And I said, "Because I looked on the back of the number and it said that's where you place it." She said, "Nobody puts it there." And when I got there, they were all down on their stomach. And so I took mine off my chest and put it on my stomach.
Okay.
And then another thing, they give you a shirt and you pick it up the night before. So I thought you wear the Blobfest Festival shirt with the number up top. She said, "No, that's bad luck. You never wear the shirt before you run." And so I truly looked like I had no idea what I was doing. So.
That's funny. And we don't believe in luck. So
Right, that's
everything's a
true.
blessing.
Right, anyway. So I did well, though.
Well, good. You did.
Yeah.
Then,
Yes.
on the way home, right down the road from...
Oh, yes, I had that planned on the itinerary.
Yes, you did, but not
Yes.
the globe.
Not the globe. I'll let you talk about all
All
that.
right. I was riding along, and I saw this great big globe out on a trailer.
Stainless steel one.
Stainless steel of the world. It was really cool. So I stopped because I wanted to buy it. I just wanted to see if it was for sale. It turns out that that's exactly where we were going.
Yes, because I looked and I said the GPS said this is it, but we couldn't find it. It was just like this big old warehouse behind this
Right, it was
globe.
like in a great big 1 million square feet is
Yes.
what size
That's
it was.
what we
a
were
million.
looking for, yeah.
So what was it called?
The
A
American
toy museum or the
I
American
guess. I don't
Toy
know.
Museum. It was so big. 1 million square feet's a sizable building, okay? It was so big that you had to ride a tram all through it to see all the things. But there was all kinds of pianos, and there was
Player
records,
pianos, yeah.
and there was toys and cars, and oh my
And-
gosh, it was, and nothing's for sale. Not even the globe out front, okay? No offers. American Pickers went there and tried to buy things, and they turned them away. Nothing is for sale. The man that owns it is anonymous. Nobody knows who he
It's
is.
his personal collection.
It's his personal collection.
Automatons. What's that word?
Autonomous.
No, it's those things that like move up
Oh.
and down the little characters that are in
Oh,
like
yeah.
store windows.
Right.
Autonomans. Something like
Something like
what,
that.
What?
I don't know. But anyway,
yeah.
it was really good. It was a really
just
good
Phil.
event.
Just Phil.
So anyway, how you doing? Animatronics,
That
something like
yeah,
that.
like that. Yeah.
So anyway, it was a really good event. It was a really good place to go, and I want to say thank you for that.
Yeah, that
But-
was fun.
But when we looked at the globe, we didn't know we were there.
No, we did not. And then we didn't know Trump used to own it.
Right. It came from, I think, Trump something
Atlantic
in
City.
Atlantic City.
Yeah.
It was made in Miami. It's a big stainless steel ball. I think there's only 2 or 3 of them in the United States, and I wanted it.
Then you asked the people, could
Can I
you
buy
it?
it? Correct.
How much did you think that thing was going to cost
10
you?
grand.
Really? I'm thinking like 100 grand.
Well, 10 grand, I'd have been happy. Okay? 100 grand, I'd have had to think about it just a little bit.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
10 grand, I'd have bought it. No questions asked.
Right, okay. Yeah. And where would you have put it?
I don't know. Probably right out front of Bridgeville.
tear down that old building and.
Tear down that building. In the beginning, I'd put it on the roof of the building.
Oh, okay.
Okay? It was beautiful.
It was.
It was huge. It was huge.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
We toured a old
else?
steel plant.
Oh, tell them about the shoes.
Yes, it was a steel mill that they turned into the visitor center.
Right.
So we didn't tour this big plant or anything.
Because it's closed.
Right, but they did have some exhibits, and there was these wooden pair of like sandals, and they
Crocs.
said
They look
that
like
it was the furnaces made the building so hot
that the concrete floor.
The workers had to strap these wooden sandals to their shoes so their shoes wouldn't
catch fire
or whatever. They said it was the worst place to work.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. You know.
And men went to work there every day.
They have no choice.
To support their family.
I think when they built it, they didn't realize it's going to be 120 degrees in there, and
they
your
had to
boots
strap
would catch
wooden
on fire
sandals.
by standing on the concrete.
Oh my
you know.
gosh, yeah, I just can't imagine that. We complain when it's
I bet the guy that made them got laughed at in the beginning.
Ain't
nobody going to wear them things. You know what I mean? Yeah, and he probably saved many people's feet and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
when I was running that race, I was on asphalt the whole time, and my feet were hot when I was done.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you,
Okay.
I think my timer's broke, but I'm not sure.
Oh gosh, yeah.
No,
All right,
I'm
no, I
just
think
messing
my
with you.
time's up.
I
But we
want to
do-
say your new shirt looks very nice.
Yeah, how about it? I'm part
Okay.
of the team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, good job.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Are we going to the fair tonight?
I think we're going to go see fireworks.
Fireworks. Remember last year I got you a good spot.
Oh, that was a wonderful spot.
I found a spot that was just right there.
Yes, and because
We had no crowds.
No, we had no crowds, but we didn't have tickets, to the stadium or whatever to see the
Correct.
show. But we were still, they let off those big cannon winds that were like big bursts of flames
Yeah,
or whatever.
it was unreal.
And we could see it all. They were
Yeah.
good seats. You're not going to give that spot away on
No,
the
I'm
radio.
not gonna
No,
tell
you're not going to tell anybody. Yeah, okay.
Not even sure we were supposed to be
I
there.
don't know either. I think we snuck in behind the scenes.
You have this unique ability to end up at places that you're not supposed to always be.
You were that way.
Oh, I thought it was you.
No, it was you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't believe in breaking rules, and you just sneak in if
Ho,
you can
ho, ho,
or whatever,
ho.
you know.
Hold up.
And yeah.
I don't believe in breaking rules.
Okay.
I prefer to not know what they are.
There you go.
There's a big difference,
It's the ignorance
okay?
clause he leans on all the time.
Right.
It's
I
the
would
ignorance
prefer
clause.
to not know the rules. That way I don't know that I'm breaking.
That's right. Because
Okay?
you wouldn't deliberately break a rule.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pleading the fifth starting now.
Okay.
Okay? Denise,
All right.
I gotta let you go.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
didn't mean
go.
to say that.
No,
I'm
okay.
going to let you go. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you sit over there. Goodbye. All right, what's going on? Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, by golly. He can do the job. So this is a sponsor segment. And if you said, you know what? I got a building lot. I want to clear it. I'm going to build a big old pole barn. I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to build a new house. Jerry Santoro can clear a building lot in no time. He's got the manpower and he's got the equipment and the know-how. Or you may need some pavers done. You may need an irrigation system put in. You may need some firewood. He sells firewood. He sells mulch. You may need him to trim a tree up. Not cut it down, but just trim it up. You might need a stump ground up or dug up. Whatever you need done, Jerry does all kinds of stuff. Old rotten trees, things like that. Tree trimming and removal, stump grinding, seasoned firewood, year-round yard and lawn and care maintenance and stuff like that. Irrigation, drainage, and winterization, seasonal fertilizing. All that stuff. Jerry's Lawn Care can help you out. It's really called Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, okay? Very good at what he does. Been in business for years and years. Not years and years, 15, 20 years, something like that. And I like him. So if you need something done, you give Jerry a call. He's honest. He's fair. He'll show up. He's got the team. He'll get the job done. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, 363-6025. 302-363-6025. It's jlc-llc.com. All right? And look them up on Facebook too. We have got the building packed. There's still room on the other side Parking lot's full. If you are hungry, come to the Palace in Milford, Delaware. I'm going to tell you a couple other things. I can't even remember what I'm going to tell you. Who's going to be next? I've got somebody here from the Delaware State Parks going to talk to us about some things. I think Miranda's going to join us a little bit. But we're going to take a break. So we're going to take a break at the end of 8:30. At the bottom of the hour on Delaware 105.9, we take a break. We're taking a break. So when we take a break, I hear the music now. Switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page. Facebook. I don't want you to miss anything, okay? So anyway, I just want to let you know we'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, now we're still live on TV, Facebook, YouTube, and Fine Day Radio. Fine Day Radio. So we're kind of everywhere. Carol, are you going to the fair? Do you have tickets? Okay, just checking with you. Okay? If you see anybody I know, tell them hi. Okay? Thank you.
Came all the way from
everybody.
Came all the way from Cambodia to go to the fair. Yeah, you might be a winner of the furthest away to go to the fair.
That's true, right.
Yeah.
All right. Isn't it nice to see her?
It is, yeah. I was just chatting with her, and I didn't even realize she was sitting right on the other side of me there.
Yeah.
I looked over, and there she was.
The place is packed.
It is packed.
The parking lot is full, but there's still room.
Right.
There's still room.
So the goal is not accomplished until there is not
any seats in the house.
There needs to be a line out to the highway.
Out to the highway, right.
Before
and
our goal is accomplished.
some restaurants have that, where they have a line.
Yep.
So, all right, what else do we need to know, Colin?
What else do we need
need a
to
helper.
know?
We really do genuinely need a helper. I want to just say thank you to Jonathan.
Oh,
he
yeah,
helps
thank you,
us.
Jonathan.
Hunter helps us.
Yep.
Colin the second helps us.
Yep.
We have Linda Bosco.
We do. We
Jim
have Jim
Bosco.
Bosco.
Tracy. Denise.
Denise,
and now Renee has been helping
Renee
us.
Edge, yes. So I just saw a video she posted of a property for sale in Millsboro.
Oh,
Did you
really?
see the video?
No.
Oh, it's great. Like it starts out and
she's coming out of her shell.
It zooms in on Delaware and then it goes down and zooms into Millsboro and like does a whole bunch of really good. So
I
good
think
job.
her husband Eric helps with some of that stuff too.
All right.
So, but anyway, we appreciate all the people that help with it. We love our audience and we love our advertisers too. And there's room. We've got room for two more advertisers today. So if you want to call me today
From 11 to 1.
From 11 to 1,
Okay.
we've got a little room in that show. So you could just stop by, make a deal with me, get there about 11:15, and I'll tell you how much time I can give you on today's show. We are at Fix Your Crack in Harrington, and we are broadcasting from 11 to 1.
Yeah,
but
so Fix Your Crack, let's say we should explain what it is.
Yes,
it is
we should.
It is a cell phone repair place, but they do other things. But their main thing, the reason it was named that is because they'll fix the crack in your cell phone or your tablet or your laptop or whatever.
And
but they do other things with computers.
They do a lot of computer repairs and maintenance and stuff like that. I also would like to sell 2 of our $557 packages today.
Today?
Today.
That's the goal. Well,
that's the
before
goal.
1 o'clock.
Before 1 o'clock.
Right.
So if you're listening and you'd like to talk to me about advertising, feel free to give me a call and I'll get back to you, or text me. Or you can just say, Jim, I'll take the package. It's 60 prime time ads. 60 of them, okay? Over in a month. 60 of them in a month, spread out equally. Prime time, 6 in the morning till 8 at night, not overnight, stuff like that. All the good times, 7 days a week, $557. You immediately say, that's not even $10 an ad. You're correct.
Right.
You can buy a 30-second ad from us. And we got a tremendous coverage. We've got a great audience. We've got a very responsive audience.
For sure,
and
yes.
a lively audience.
Yep.
And you can get all of that for $557.
And here's what else you're going to get.
What else?
You're going to get us working hard for you.
Yeah.
I wish before we bought this radio station, I wish the companies we advertise with worked as hard
for us
as we did to promote our business.
Right.
We're
not just selling you advertising.
Right. Yeah.
We're partnering up with you and we're helping you grow your business. That is our goal.
Yeah.
And anybody that's associated with me or Colin can attest to that. Just ask somebody. If you're an advertiser, you're probably shaking your head right now saying, you know what, these guys really care. They care that my business grows.
Well, let's take, for example, this show here. This show here is on radio. And so, we say, you're going to get this radio show, but then we're going to give you We're giving you YouTube. We're giving you Facebook. We're giving you TV
We got people here
Delmarva.
taking pictures all morning long,
Right.
doing posts all morning long. I
Right.
mean, you get so much, when you get connected with us, you do get, and you get us. Like
Yeah.
2 roaming billboards all the time.
Does this package come with the Wednesday?
It does. I forgot all about that.
Okay. Because I know we have limited spots on Wednesday.
That
so
is true, and it's getting more limited all the time.
It is. So what else do they get with this
Okay,
package?
we do a show every Wednesday from 10 to noon at the Golden Eagle Diner in Seaford. Started out, it was going to be 1 month. We've
Right.
been there for months.
We have,
You know,
yeah.
we'll probably be there for years.
And then
So-
Jim would ask every week, are we here next week? Are we
and
here
he's like,
next
you don't need to ask me
Just stop
anymore. Just
asking.
stop asking, you know. And so our shows are very lively. If you were here right now at the Palace, you would say, man, how do you draw such a crowd? I mean, I'm honored that all these people are here. They're not here just for the free syrup.
They're here to see Denise.
They're here to see Denise.
That's what they're here for.
Right. So anyway, my better half.
That's right.
Right. But anyway, so we're a lot of energy. We did an event Tuesday night.
We did. That's right.
And the
yeah.
one comment that I got is, Jim, you can literally energize a room.
Yeah.
I said, no, it was really the electricity. So, but oh my gosh, I think I talked to 30-some people.
Oh, you did. Yeah. Yeah.
It
there
was
a lot.
unreal. So
Yep.
we're having fun. We need some help. We need a helper. We're willing to pay you. We're not looking for somebody for free, all
Right.
right? We're not looking for that. But what we are saying is, if you own a business or you have an organization and you want some spice brought to the table, if you want some energy, if you want help with ideas, I mean, we know how to run a business. I mean, in other words, so
Now on the helper thing, so if
Yeah.
you know if you are somebody that has experience at a radio station working there, that would be fantastic. We
It would be
love
wonderful.
to talk to you. But if not, we would still like to talk to you. You know,
Right.
we want to hear about you. You know, if you're somebody, we need
Right.
somebody that does
A clerical
paperwork
person.
and clerical, yes, and just kind of keep things moving and keep me and Jim on track of
Yes.
where we're supposed to be, when we're supposed to
right,
be there.
calling people
And-
back, setting things
Yes,
up,
exactly.
getting our press passes.
Yeah, that would be huge.
Right.
You know, just that.
All kinds
alone.
of things. Oh,
Yeah.
I hear the music now.
So, but anyway, give Jim a call for any of that. What's the best way to reach you, Jim?
302-542-9157. 9157.
I'll see you, Jim.
thank you.
That's my
All
last
right.
segment. I'll see you.
Last segment. See
Yep,
ya.
I'm
I'll
leaving.
see you later today, though. Don't leave me. All right, now we're going to talk about Dry Zone real quick. Dry Zone is another fantastic sponsor of Weller Does Delmarva and Bill and Heather Anderson. We say thank you, thank you, thank you to them for all that they do. Okay, we appreciate them. They're unbelievable. Dry Zone is a great company. They do crawl space encapsulation. They can help you with a damp or leaky basement. If you've got structural problems, if you've got some concrete that's not level and needs leveling up, they can do that with their poly level. They are a great company. They have another division called Hello Garage where they can come in and recoat your garage floor and add some color to it and some sparkles to it and make it look like new. They have some brackets and shelving and cabinets and different things they can do. So they offer a lot. It's Dry Zone and Hello Garage. One phone number, 302-684-5034. 302-684-5034. dryzone.com. Also Hello Garage. You can look them up online. You can look them up on Facebook. If you're looking for a new job, they're always hiring people. They're good people. They know what they're doing. Hello Garage will get your garage looking good. Sometimes you leave your garage door up. You want things to look good. All right. And then Dry Zone, man, they provide all kinds of services. Honest, fair. They offer financing. They do what they say they're going to do, and they know what they're doing. All right. Now she has arrived. Her name is Miranda. Miranda, smile pretty. All right. First question. Are you going to the fair?
Tomorrow night.
Do you have tickets?
I bought the ride wristbands online.
But do you have a ticket to get in the gate?
No.
Would you like one?
Sorry.
Huh?
Sure.
It's up to you.
Yes.
I don't want to make you take it. I don't want to.
Yes.
I don't want to force it on you.
Okay, yes, I'll take
But
one.
there's the ticket to the fair.
Thank you.
Okay.
That will help because we go 2 nights, so that
Do
works
you really?
perfect. Yeah,
Okay,
we do
well.
one rides one night and animals the other.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. What rides do you ride at the fair?
I don't ride any.
Oh, none.
My little children do. So.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
was
good.
smart this year and bought the wristbands early.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. So the palace looks busy.
Yes, very busy today.
You know what I'm realizing? We're filling the place up. In other words, I mean, the place has got great food.
Mm-hmm.
The show seems to be working. Everything seems to be going pretty good.
Yeah, and today we're full. I even made side tables to
Really?
seat extra
Wow,
people.
Good. And the
Yep.
other side's got a lot of people?
Yes, it's about
Okay.
half full over there too.
All right. See that man there? He's here to yodel. Are you the yodeler? No, he's here for food. All right. So anyway, the palace is busy. Do you have any help wanted positions?
Yes.
Okay. Are you hiring servers?
We're always looking for servers. Right now, part-time.
Part-time,
We
okay.
do need a bartender.
Oh, you need a
right
bartender.
now.
Nights and weekends?
Yes, nights and
Okay.
weekends are a must.
Okay.
Sundays are mandatory
We would need that
at this
person to
point.
know how to mix drinks.
Yeah.
It's important. It's an
A little
important
bit.
part of things. Okay, they just apply? They just come on in and apply?
They can come in and apply, or they can go to our website and apply there as well.
Okay, all right. Need any cooks or anything?
Not too
No?
sure about that.
Okay,
Steve
all right.
kind of stays on top of all that.
He
I
does, doesn't
handle
he?
front of house. He stays
Oh,
on back
I
of
got
house.
you. Back of house, front of house, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you having us
Mm-hmm.
here. You got a great breakfast. I see everybody's ordering something different, it seems like.
Yeah.
So, and is there a brunch on Sunday?
Yeah, so we have the breakfast buffet from 9 to 2 on
9
Sundays.
to 2, okay.
And then tonight we do have entertainment. I believe it's Double Agent. They'll be
Really?
on the deck from 6 to 9.
Out back here?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Almost all
Saturdays?
Fridays and most Saturdays we do have somebody here from
Oh,
6
really?
to 9.
Out on the deck?
Yeah, weather depending. If it's
Weather depending.
raining, then
Right.
we usually have to cancel.
Okay, but if not, there's entertainment.
Yes.
It's free entertainment.
Yes.
So you could come, have a drink.
Yeah, we have people that
have some
just
food.
sit out there and watch 'em.
Relax. Oh, really? You don't even have to buy food.
Not necessarily.
you to,
We would
though.
like you to,
Yeah,
but
at least buy
we
a
don't
hamburger.
mind.
Okay. All right. How's it been for you being on this show? You getting any feedback? Anybody seen you, heard you?
Yes, I have lots of customers that'll
Oh, really?
let me know.
How do they say you do?
Good.
Good?
Good so far.
You were a little shy in the beginning.
Yeah.
You're coming out of your shell a little bit.
Trying.
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 Did you use up all the Vanderwin's gift cards?
I actually saved some, and we're going to use them at the fair because I heard you say we
you
can use them there.
But only at the Vanderwin booth.
Yeah.
Okay, not everybody's booth will
We
take them.
usually do ice cream on the night we do
Do you
the
have
animals.
enough? Do you need any more?
I have enough.
Okay,
I still
good
have the last 5 you gave me.
All right,
So.
I just want you to be in good shape,
Yes,
okay?
I'm
We're
good.
trying to keep you happy, all right?
Well, I appreciate it. I thank
All
you.
right. Okay, well, we're going to say goodbye.
All right.
Thank you, Miranda.
Thank you.
Bye. I forgot to tell everybody, we do a giveaway after 9 o'clock. So you have to be present to be part of it, okay? It's a little bit of a contest, and we do it. We can tell you all about it when you get here. If you get here, look for Jim Bosco, and he will tell you all about it, and so on. So I'm going to talk about Top Flight. I'm going to talk about Top Flight Heating and Air, okay? I'm going to talk about them first, all right? And then we got a gentleman coming on. So I want to just say that if you have experienced a air conditioner breakdown this week and you don't know who to call, I'm going to tell you exactly who to call. And I'm going to make it even easier for you because you don't even have to call them. So this is Top Flight Heating and Air. It's owned and operated by Ryan Brower. Ryan Brower is the owner-operator, okay? Local guy, Milton guy. He is a family man, and he owns this business called Top Flight Heating and Air. He's got a team of people. He's licensed. He's insured. His vehicles are lettered. His people are wearing uniforms. They're all background tested and drug tested and all that stuff. He hires quality people. He uses quality parts. But the cool thing is, if you're watching or listening right this minute, and you're like, can I get him on Monday or Tuesday? Here's what. You don't even have to call on the telephone. You can go to calltopflight.com, all right? And right there in front of your eyes will be all the available appointments. So you can pick your time right now, and then you'll know that they're coming, okay? It's that simple. Normally, you have to call somebody, leave a message, wait for them to call you back. You can't even get on with your week. This way, you can plan it all right there online. They work on all makes and models, and if you need help or you need a new system, you just know yours is bad and you're shopping around for a price on one, he'll come, he'll tell you what you need, he'll give you a quote. They offer financing, they have lots of programs. He does a really good job. It's Top Flight Heating and Air. Ryan Brower and his team, you will not be disappointed, okay? Now my next guest has arrived. I did forget to mention this. If you've ever been to the Palace and you have had a good experience and enjoyed the food, they love Google reviews. They love 5-star reviews. So do I for Weller's too. But we love reviews, so if you can give a good review, please do so. And if there's any reason you can't or an issue, please get up with Miranda and see if she can do something to make it right, okay? Richard is here. It's Richard, correct?
Correct.
How are you doing, young man?
I'm doing well.
Good
Thank
to see you.
for having me.
And just talk right into that as best you can. And we're going to talk, we're going to take a picture first. I'm sorry. Right here, we got to take this picture. All right. Delaware State Parks.
Correct.
And what department are you in?
I work for Cape Henlopen State Park. I am the Interpretive Programs Manager.
Really?
So I oversee the Nature Center and all the natural history programs that go on in the park.
Really? Wow, it's a really nice park. I was just there for a tour. I forgot what it was called.
The Battery 519 tour?
Yes.
That's correct.
And I forgot the young man's name that did it, but he did a great job.
Excellent.
He did. It might have
Was
been
it Sean?
Yes, it was
There you
Sean.
go.
And I
Glad
think
to hear it.
Bob was in training. There was a
Okay.
gentleman there. But it was so interesting. But the whole facility is huge. There's so much for people to see.
Yep. Cape
So-
Henlopen State Park all used to be Fort Miles until it got turned over to the state over.
So is there still tunnels underground?
No.
No,
There
okay.
are bunkers underground.
Bunkers.
But there are no tunnels connecting them.
Okay, okay. So a bunker is like a big hill, a big sand hill, sand mound.
It is a big concrete
building
structure that's covered in sand.
Covered in sand, okay.
Yes.
And they're huge. It almost looks like you could drive a vehicle in them. They're so big.
Some of them are. Battery Smith, which was a 16-inch gun battery, is the largest.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow. So what exactly do you do? Do you lead tours or you facilitate things or?
Yes and yes. So
Yes and yes, he
I
does it all.
oversee the Nature Center. So in our Nature
Okay.
Center, we have 5 1,000-gallon aquariums with local
I've
fish.
been in there, yep.
The touch tank where folks can touch live animals, but also all the programming that goes on in the park.
I bet you get a lot of visitors to that facility.
Yes, in the
People
summertime.
coming through.
In the summertime, we average 500 to 600 people a day coming through the Nature Center.
My goodness, that's a lot.
It is. It can
That's
get
a
pretty
lot
crowded.
of people. Wow.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything new or anything in particular you want us to know?
Well, the big thing is this summer we're doing free program Fridays. So with park entrance fee into the park,
Okay.
we offer these programs on Friday mornings. The idea is to connect our visitors with the natural resources in the park, but also there's citizen science based. So the participants help us collect information on what goes on in the park.
Oh, really?
So we have one
That's
program
nice.
called Citizen Science at the Shore, where we team up with a program through the National Geographic to track marine debris. So basically, litter trash that gets into the waterways that washes up onto the beach. So we
Okay.
can collect that information and we share
What do you
it.
see a lot of? In other words, that's
A lot of plastics,
Yeah,
water bottles,
Yeah.
like coffee cup lids,
Okay.
a lot of different types of trash. That stuff we record, we put it in part of a larger database, so hopefully we can understand, where this different pollution is coming from and ways of trying to minimize it.
They need to make biodegradable coffee cup lids.
And maybe
Water
stop
bottles.
putting those lids in the water and put them in trash
A trash
receptacles
can,
where
right,
they belong.
right.
Things like that.
Wow.
Another program we do, I do a lot of bird walks to connect people with different
okay.
birds. That information we share with the Cornell Lab of Ornithology.
What you see, in other words.
Correct, what we see in here. So that helps things like migration patterns. Are birds changing their patterns? Are they changing different habitats?
Are birds changing their patterns?
Yes.
What
depending-
causes that?
A couple of things. It could be resources. So the red knot is one species that is tied to the horseshoe crab eggs
Okay.
that spawn. Fewer horseshoe crabs, fewer eggs. Those
Okay.
red knots, that's affecting their migration pattern.
Okay.
So that's one example. Others are birds that might move earlier in the year with warmer temperatures, so they might
Okay.
migrate earlier or later depending on what type of species they have.
Wow.
So
does the heat, you know how hot it's been, does that affect birds?
It can affect
Like
their...
the fields are all dry and...
Correct. It can affect their daily behavior.
Okay.
Water is very important, so they might move to different locations where they can find water. Those heat conditions might determine places where they go to stay cool in their behavior. So less active during the day or moving to areas that are cooler. Generally, the beach is always a little bit cooler with the ocean breeze.
That's true,
type of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
And so
it's
that
kinda
might
nice.
affect movements as well.
The park's open 7 days a week.
Correct. Cape and Lopin State Park, parts of the park are open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, like our fishing pier area.
Right.
So people can access that. Other parts of the park, like our swimming beach area, closes at sunset. But yes, we are open 7 days a week unless there's, some type of hurricane or something like that.
Right. I would believe you're busy there in the summertime.
Yes, summer is very busy. We average, I think, something like 1.5 million visitors a year.
My goodness.
A lot of that are
Wow.
people coming to enjoy our beaches.
And you do a good job of it. It's award winning.
try.
Isn't the
Correct.
Delaware State Parks
Delaware
that has
State
won
Park-
awards? Right.
Correct.
Yep. Your whole everybody that I've ever interfaced with,
Right.
does a nice job. You could still walk up that tower, right?
Correct. Tower 7 is available to walk up.
Okay.
And there's also another tower down at Delaware Seashore State Park, Tower 3, that has been
Over
renovated.
the Indian River Bridge.
It's between Dewey Beach and the Indian River Bridge.
Okay.
But it's a great view of Tower Beach and the dunes and the ocean around there.
Okay.
That has more interpretive information so if people want more about the history of how those towers functioned, Tower 3 is a great place to go. Tower 7 in Cape and Lopin State Park is primarily an observation tower, so it gives people a great view of the park and the ocean.
Wow, it's kind of neat. So anyway, how long have you been with the parks?
Over 19 years. This is my 20th summer.
Wow,
Woo-hoo.
congratulations.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Good.
Yep.
You've seen a lot of growth.
Yes, a lot of growth, a lot of changes, a lot of positives.
Good.
It's a fantastic park. I love working there.
Yep, they do a good job. So, well, thank you very much
You
for
bet.
joining us. Do you go to the fair?
I usually try to go to the fair. This year
Okay.
it's a little bit busy. I don't think I'm
Okay.
going to be able to make it this year.
All
with
right.
What's going on in our park?
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming
Yeah.
here today. Okay.
You bet.
Have you been on before? I thought
I have not, so
Never.
thanks for having
okay.
me.
Well, thanks for coming. Okay.
bet.
Where do you live?
Down in Georgetown.
Down in Georgetown.
Yep.
Well, good. Well, thanks for coming. Okay.
You bet. Thanks
All
for
right.
having
See
me.
ya. Bye bye. There he goes, everybody. All right. So, where in the world are we? We are sitting right inside. I'm talking right inside the Palace in Milford, Delaware, okay? It is that simple, all right? Now, what are we going to do next? What is the next thing we're going to do? It's been a really good show. It's a good day. We got a whole room full of people here. I want to say thank you to everybody that has came today. Terry, you haven't been on in a while. Do you want to come on for a minute? Okay, this is Terry from Seaford. Sandy, how are you? Good. So we have a lot of things going on. Denise, why don't you hand one of those microphones to Sandy? We'll talk to her right after we talk to Terry. Okay, Terry, come on, have a seat. Take your time, but hurry up, all right?
Okay.
All right, smile pretty. How's Terry?
I'm doing good, Jim.
Okay, you keep calling me Dan, I'll call you. That's all right. Listen to me. Do you go to the fair?
I'm gonna try and get up there this year, but I don't think I'm in or not because I got to wait till I get some money first before I go up there.
If I give you a ticket, that'll get you in.
Oh, okay.
Will you go, or do you need...
I will go.
You will go?
Yes.
Okay, you know where it's at?
Yes. In Harrington, Delaware.
In Harrington, Delaware.
Yep.
Here's a ticket that will get you in.
All right. Thank
It's
you.
not going to feed you, but it'll get you in, okay?
I know that. I can't eat anyway.
Okay, well, no problem. Hey, what about ice cream? Can you eat ice cream?
Oh, yes.
Well, let me give you a Vanderwins gift card, and you can use that at the fair.
Well, thank you very much, Jim.
Find the Vanderwins truck, okay?
All right.
Anything else I can do for you?
Well, you're doing a good job.
All right, thanks for coming. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, and everybody in this pallet, it's a big crowd here. They're doing
There's
really
a big
good.
crowd.
Yep.
It's pretty cool, ain't it?
Yep. And
Okay.
you're doing, and I got something to tell you, but I can't tell on the radio.
Oh, well, don't tell me on the radio.
All
then.
right. Well,
Okay.
You take care of Jim, and
All right.
and I'm going Tuesday night. I go see Jim. No, what's his name?
Dan.
Oh.
Funky Bingo.
Yeah.
We're all the same. You think of Dan, you can think of Jim. You think of Jim, you can think of Dan. It's all fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dan Gatlin, he does a good job. If
And
anybody,
Dan knows what you're thinking anyway.
yes. And
Okay.
he's a good friend for me, with me for a long time.
He's a real good guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Goodbye. All right, Sandy, can you talk from there? Terry, you dropped your ticket. Sandy, can you talk from there?
Hello? Hi.
Okay, this is Sandy Katz, is that right?
That's me.
Okay, did you want to come up here? It's up to you.
Oh, it
We're
doesn't.
pushed for time. That's the only thing.
I'll do it
All right,
quick.
turn your mic off as you're walking. Turn your mic off. I don't want to get any big feedback thing. So, who else do we need to get on? Is there anybody we've neglected? Johnny Martin, have you been on in a while? You want to make your way around and come on? Okay, we'll see you there. Okay, you can give him a mic, Denise. Hey, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good. We're going to talk right here. All right, is he coming? Say hello.
Hello, how are
So, how's your summer been?
you? My summer's been eventful.
Eventful? Good. Well, good.
Hot.
And you're enduring the heat or not? Barely.
Barely.
Barely. All right, well, good.
Dealing with the grandkids.
Good. Well, it's a busy time. It's a good time to make memories and get things done. And
It is.
Who cuts the grass at home? You cut the grass? Okay. How do you do? Good? Lines?
I have a nice little
Pattern.
riding mower. I love it. It's a
Okay.
Ryobi electric.
Good.
So,
Really?
yeah.
Wow, how cool is that?
Battery operated.
Wow.
I love it. I love
All
it. But
Well-
I ran into Dale Dunning yesterday, and she told
Okay.
me to say hello to you today.
Well, hello, Dale Dunning. Well, very good.
She said, you
Okay.
speak your mind just like her husband. You
Oh,
never
well,
know
good.
what you're going to
Well,
say.
we're both bald-headed, so we've lost our mind. So anyway, well, good. Are you going to the fair?
No.
Do you want
We
a
don't do
ticket
the
or are you
fair.
not going?
We don't go.
Okay,
We don't
okay.
go up to the fair. It's too much
Okay.
with the kids.
It
and-
is definitely too much in many ways.
Yes.
So,
just
all right.
Getting them ready for camp.
Okay.
Children's
well, good.
Beach House. And
Good.
Anyway.
Well, I'm going to let you go. Is that
Okay,
okay?
that's fine.
Well,
It was
thank
good
you
to
for
see
saying
you.
hi.
Good
and
to see you.
I couldn't see you over there, so I thought I better get you up here.
Yeah, Sam's hiding over here too.
Okay, no problem. Sam, hello, young man. All right,
He
is
can't
Johnny
even
Martin
hear
going
you.
to talk from there or here? Come on up here, young man. Okay, bye-bye. Christine, we'll talk to you next, okay? All right, come on down, Johnny Martin. And what do you want to tell us?
I was going to talk to my buddy Donald.
Donald McIlvain?
Yeah, he's my buddy.
All right, we're going to take a picture right here. Do you go to the fair?
I was there last night, Jim.
How was it?
Good.
You going back?
Went to concert. I'll probably be going back. Oh, yeah. John Pardee, the concert was good.
Was good.
Because I'm a kid's country, so I'm country.
Country guy.
Country fan.
Were you
anyhow.
dancing?
Not last night.
Not last night, okay.
Maybe another night.
Do you have tickets to get in or?
No, I don't.
Well, I'm going to give you one.
Oh, thank you.
That'll get
Thank
you in the gate. Is that okay?
That's wonderful.
All right, you'll use it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We'll be there.
All right.
One night. I don't know what night, but one of these nights. We usually go 4 or 5 nights a week.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Where do you
we
live?
like it.
Lewis?
Milton.
Okay. All right, well,
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Anything else I need to know about John Martin?
No, I'm off today. I'm here to visit you and have breakfast because I'm off work today, so I'm still working.
Really?
So
You're still working?
I'm
What do you
still
do for a living?
Wastewater operator, Mount Air, Farms, Millsboro.
Really?
I actually run irrigation, spray the water on the fields.
No kidding.
Yep, so
Wow.
that's 36 years.
I bet the fields are smiling when you're spraying water on them. It's been dry.
They smile, last week they
Yeah.
did.
Well,
But I got
good.
36 years. I'm thinking about retiring here one of these days. Maybe.
Take your time.
Take my time.
Take your
I
time.
enjoy what I'm doing, like I said.
I know, that's the
outside.
thing.
That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
farming. I'm around the farm. Obviously, I farmed with my uncle's farm when I was young, so
Okay.
I enjoy being outside, being around the crops.
Good. Is it Bev? Is it Bev with
Beverly,
you?
Beverly, yeah.
Beverly.
Yeah.
Give her one of those two,
Okay,
okay?
sure.
And I'm going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins that you can use at the fair.
Oh, I seen that their
Yes,
van is
you
happening
can use
as
that
you walk
there.
the main gate. I
Yep.
seen it last night.
Yep, so
I
when you're
seen it
done
last
or
night.
when you want,
Yeah.
you get ice cream on me, okay?
Okay. I missed the race and well,
Oh, I agree with that.
I'm looking forward to Camp Barnes coming up.
All right.
Georgetown. Okay.
We're going to leave you.
Okay.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. What's that? Oh, not today. All right. So anyway, Guada, Brad, how you doing? Charlie, didn't I just have you on? I did. Yep. So come on down. So everything good with you over there? Good. I'll get you on in a couple weeks, all right? Okay. How you doing?
I'm good.
You ready for a picture?
I am.
Smile pretty. All right. I saw you at the fair.
I'm always at the fair.
Oh, you are?
Love the fair.
Kids got things there?
Yes.
Okay, then that would explain it. That would explain it.
And we're
So-
stockholders. Like, we are
Oh,
vested.
so you don't need tickets?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. We are
Just checking.
vested in that fair.
Are you really?
Yeah, I love
Okay, so you've been going for years?
Years and years.
Years and years, okay. You got animals there?
Yes. My daughter Mason, she is the president of the Milford high
Oh,
school
really?
FFA.
Okay.
So she is kind of like in charge of making sure that the cows and the pigs are taken care of. They'll be showing tonight at
Okay.
6. If you guys want to come out, they'll be showing
Really?
their pigs. Yep.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Yep.
Tell me this. I saw somebody giving, I think it was either a goat or a sheep, a bath, and then blow drying it, and then shaved it. What would that have been? A goat or a sheep?
It could have been usually the sheep, because
Sheep,
the goats
I don't know.
have more of a fine
That was a sheep
fine
then?
hair. Yeah.
Okay, so they bathed it before they clipped the hair?
Kind of cleans it so it's easier.
Oh,
for
and they
that
were
blade.
blow drying it, and that sheep was like just having a good time.
Well, the cows, they get shaved and their top
Really?
line gets fluffed. Oh, it's very serious.
Really?
You need to go through the barns before
And
a
learn
show.
more.
Before a show.
Okay.
You will see all the
They're
hair
prepping them.
sprays out, the bottom of the tails
Really?
are fluffed. Oh yes, it is serious business.
No kidding.
I'm
Okay.
not kidding you.
I'm going to have to go learn more. I'm going to have to become more educated. When's the auction? Thursday night?
Thursday nights.
Okay,
Yep.
and you can buy an animal or buy it and donate it back, or
Yep.
buy it and just leave it, or whatever you want to do. Okay. I have 2 people mail me a letter every year inviting me to the fair to bid at the auction, and they said, if you need a ticket, we'll get you a ticket. How nice.
That is very
You know,
nice.
same 2 kids have done this for years.
That's awesome.
So.
Do you participate?
Okay. No, not at all.
No, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, no need to
Fair
lie to you. So,
Nope.
anyway.
But our girls, our team, they go out and they talk and they ask
I may
for vendors.
participate this year.
They go out and ask for vendors.
Yeah,
and,
I don't want to
for
buy
people to
anything,
come.
but I might bid on everything, okay?
Yeah.
You'll know if I'm there, okay? All right, we're going to let you go.
All
Is that all right?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Do I hear the music maybe? Okay, we are done on Delaware 105.9. Lawrence, thank you for everything, and we'll see you all later. Later, for real. We'll see you later, okay? Wink, wink. We'll see you later. All right. All right, now for my Fine Day Radio audience, wink, wink means we're broadcasting live on Fine Day Radio from 11 to 1 at Fix Your Crack in Harrington. I got 50 goodie bags. We're going to give them away one by one.
The best
Goodbye.
in talk radio is right here on WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
Breaking news this hour at townhall.com. I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Transport providers, businesses, and governments all rushing to get their
Your tickets ready? Everybody ready to be a winner? Charlie, you got one? Steve? Okay, here we go. We're going to have a lot that didn't win because there's a lot of tickets in here. I can feel them. Here we go. That's going to be a blue ticket. How about number 8342? 8342. We have a winner. I'm going to manage this myself today. Okay, I've had too many mix-ups here. All right, next is going to be 8358, 8358. All right, I got 2 winners. We're rolling today. We'll be there. It's only a $100 bill. Relax, okay? All right. How about 8336? 8336. Over there, okay. So now I got 3 winners. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? 8343. 8343. You won. How about that? Stay right there. You guys got tickets? Hold tight. 8345. 8345. All right. Is that a no? Okay, that ticket is dead. If you come up later, it's dead. So, it's dead to me. All right, here we go. 8341. 83. Oh, okay. 8341. Here we go again. 8355. 8355. Last call. 8355. All right, that ticket is now dead, okay? No more claiming it later. 8340, 8340. Holy mackerel, that's a lucky table over there. All right, now here we go. How about 8354, 8354, 8354. All right, that ticket is now dead. All right, we're going to go again. How about 8347, 8347, 8347 is now dead. Okay, here we go again. How about 8337, 8337. Terry, now I got to count. Tell me real quick, but make sure you're right. We've had too many misunderstandings. 8359, 8359. Okay, that number is dead. All right, everybody hold tight. How about 8363, 8363. There we go. Does that make it 8? Okay, 8. Here we go. What number do you two have?
Oh, they're going all around them.
How about 8360? 8360. Yes or no? 8360. That number is now dead. Okay? We got all this legal jargon.